Cool.
I've been trying to send you those hydrate things or something like that. It's
I
not worked.
I thought I got rid of it, but I don't really care anyway. I might have to just remove those.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be
You
working
you
anyway.
shouldn't, in theory, have enough channel points yet, because I don't think you gain them that quickly.
Oh, I have already 126.
Oh, and it only costs
Or
like 100.
326.
Hydrate's only 100.
No, it's not 100. It's actually only 30.
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, don't worry about that. I'm not super worried about the whole Twitch thing. If we get followers and they want to chat, cool. But
You can
Kendrick,
do a lot of.
I see the bits. Kendrick, are you here? We're gonna move on. I'll hold that turn. Svalder, you're up. Finger guns. All right. I'll let you just look. That's a 2. Give me damage. Come at me, bro.
Wow, this pendulum is just swinging one way to the other.
8?
8.
All right. It is starting to look what the jelly equivalent would be of bloodied. He's at rough. He's looking at like half the size that he was when you first saw him. Movement, etc.
Yeah, I made my movement.
Okay. Where the hell did you go? Oh, okay. You were not in range, right? You weren't in melee with it?
I was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Then Kendrick, you back?
I think I just heard him.
I hear sounds coming from you, Kendrick. Can you hear us?
Yep, I'm back.
All right. We skipped you for a second, but it is your turn. So what are you gonna do?
Okay. What happened while I was gone?
Well, somehow Gravedigger is halfway in a wall. Okay, he's fine now. And Svaldor took his turn, which was actually after yours, but since we missed you for a second, just did some smite damage, or we're calling it that. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
It's looking about half size, but you wouldn't really know that because you didn't see it when it started.
Yeah. Okay. Then let me.
Just to let you know, I could technically buy inspiration for people. If I what you're watching.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the spawn.
Firebolt. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Does an 11 hit?
It does.
Move! So I can look in. My cat was in front of my screen.
Ah. I guess your attack is rendered inert.
7. I got a 7.
All right. The ooze was actually made up entirely of gasoline, and the whole place goes up. No, you're good.
That would be awesome.
That would be right. I mean, we need a gasoline ooze in. All right. But you have movement, bonus action.
Mm-hmm. I want to move. Get my ruler out.
You know, I've been thinking. I'm gonna be kind of nice, actually. We can easily say that your bat has just been like perched on your shoulder. Just
Okay.
yeah. So if you do want to use the familiar's movement, as long as it has started a turn perched on your shoulder, then it's connected to you, and I think it has its own initiative, right?
Yes, it does, but I didn't enter him into combat because I've just been using this bat as a scouter.
Hey, yeah.
Not using him.
That's what I figured you were going to use it for. I don't care about it's not the combat thing I'm talking about. Just like since it's attached to you and it has its own turn, it would in theory have its own movement on that turn. So
Okay.
it's not like you went 35, so the bat used its 35. Anyway,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
bonus action.
Nope.
Okay. Did I tell you that I ran with a party member that was a Dampier paladin, and they used like that bite that they have. It absorbs some like amount of damage equal to or half like the damage done. Is that how it goes?
Actually, I have to reread it. But the bite, it's based on your con mod, and I
Yeah.
have like no con, so I'm probably gonna use it when I get the chance, but it's not gonna be one of my things.
I thought it was based on damage done somehow.
Uh,
Look that up, because he was under the impression that he could bite, smite the bite because the bite was a natural weapon, so it was considered a weapon attack. So if the smite damage was part of the attack, then in theory the bite drain could give him a shit ton of hit points.
not exactly. You only regain hit points for the piercing damage dealt by the bite. Specifically the piercing damage.
It says okay. I was wondering if I was misremembering that. No worries. Okay, that's GD. You're up with Ooze and then Og.
Ooze and Og. Wow. Okay, so how do you? Wow, I can't think of the words. So if I wanted to two-hand my shovel to try to attack it, but I have a shield, how do I get? Do I have to use an action to do that? Like swap out?
So, shields, from what game terms have kind of taught me over time, are sadly not just a thing that you're holding in your hand. They are like equipped. You have to strap it on. So it's more than just, you can't just like drop it. Sadly.
Okay.
So you cannot at this level. We might figure out ways later on to make you be able to do versatile attacks, but at this level,
Yeah.
if you know what, fuck it. At this level, if you want to try it, it's at disadvantage.
It's all right, but
Okay.
would it work if I just strapped the shield to my chest?
As
In the
no,
future.
no.
In the future, if I just had a shield to my chest, I still get the bonus.
No.
Okay, yeah. All right, so I guess I'll just one-hand attack it with the shovel.
Okay. What kind of damage did we say that is? When it's
It's slashing for melee.
okay. Give me your attack roll.
All right, let's give me a second. Can't look at the map and my character sheet at the same time, so the character sheet unloads.
Oh God.
After a while. It was very fun.
Good idea in that case. If you're in a situation like this again, have a Word document or something like that you could just know what it's a +5 to attack, your damage expression, all that shit.
Okay, so 14 hits.
It does. Yep.
And then I roll a 4 damage. Slashing.
Okay. So, this is kind of a weird case, and I'm just going to make an adjudication here. Because of the hit points that you brought it down to, you said 4 slashing?
Yep.
What'd you roll in the damage die?
A 1.
You're only +3 strength?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it dropped it down to a certain hit point number, I'm gonna say a thing does not happen. But you, with that slashing damage, anybody who can see currently, which would be the 3 of you right now, Crackthorn still standing there looking mad. You see it starts to try to split, and it doesn't look like it's trying to like split, like it's like, oh, your damage was so much that it was making it split. It looked like it was trying to divide. but it did not. And it did not by literally that, I'm going to say that 1 hit point extra. So that, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so y'all are looking right at it. Y'all saw that. You're close enough in general. I'm not going to make you roll a perception on it. And you have movement, bonus action.
So can I do that?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop there to make it so it can't just walk between the pillars past to get to everyone else too easily.
Okay. And that's it.
And that's my turn.
All right. Sir. It will indeed, because you're right there, your last person to damage it. It's taken the most damage, obviously, from Svaldor, but it's stupid. It sees you. It's very stupid. Let's see. That is a 20. Dirty 20. Sorry, 19 to hit.
Oh nope.
I hate you. I
Damn, boy.
having
Damn, he's sick.
20 AC at level 1, stupid. I did this to myself though. All right. It is gonna it doesn't care that you're standing here.
No.
Absorbs you immediately.
It's gonna move to there, and that is the end of its turn. Who did I say? We're at the top of the round again. So Og, followed by Axel.
Yes. On my way
Let
to
Axel
say
do first.
we've got some new cool stuff.
You can
That
hear
can't be right.
Ogamok just like.
Point right there.
Cool. Yeah, Og, you know what, Og, as you are coming around this area, I'd say you're close enough at this point where you can hear the smite and the swing of the shovel through like some weird, it sounds like it might be water, but like some splashy thick water. And
Did you say smite?
yeah. And
How?
because that's what the character has been saying when he casts his sacred flame this whole time.
Okay.
And you would have heard the concussion maybe of something kind of fiery against, again, kind of this like weird liquid thing. So you can tell something's happening now. And that's
Hey, why are you guys being so weird in there? And then my turn.
well. Hold on a second. Yeah. So Ogdenbach says that, you hear it, and what else? Anybody want to respond?
We're fighting. We're fighting a slime. Assistance required. Please.
Oh, what the? How the hell did you say anything before? And I don't know if he can hear me. I'll turn and yell as loud as I can. Back in this direction.
Yep.
So if you can hear me, there's trouble in here.
Okay.
Is
Do
it
you-
an my character would look over. Is it an aberration?
So, okay, we're
We do
pausing.
not know.
We're pausing there for a second. Agumok, knowing this, is that the end of your turn? You still have an action, bonus action.
Okay, knowing this, no. I will go ahead and I guess I'll go ahead and dash just so I can
Okay.
see what the hell's going on.
Cool.
So, oh shit, you weren't kidding.
Well, there's
Around
no
the
way I'm
corner.
gonna get there in time, so I'm not.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not your turn.
I'll just get about here, get ready to back up Gravedigger and use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Oh, yeah, it's a bonus action. Okay. Cool. Axel, it is your turn now. You have heard Agumok shout to you. You've asked if it's an aberration, but you did not get a response because he was dashing. What you doing?
My character keeps digging because he doesn't know if he can even really. Well, he could probably kill it, but he doesn't really feel like walking all. He feels like he wouldn't make. He wouldn't. He feels like he wouldn't make it in time. Is that a better answer?
I don't know what information you're going off of to think that you can't make it in time. But if that's
They're all the way in the
Hey,
main
we
hall,
have a problem.
and
Come
it
help.
took him a long time to get over here.
okay. All right.
Unless he dashes, which would mean he can't really react, so it would take a longer time for him to get over there. He's
Okay.
been digging for too long. He's been focusing on digging, so he
Cool.
keeps digging. And
Keeps digging.
can I do a perception check? Or can I look to see if I should actually say, can I look to see if the boulders are just falling over again and again?
I could have sworn didn't we do that last time?
Yeah, that's
we
why
were-
I'm checking again.
Or we were going
He
to,
rolled a
but
1.
oh, you rolled a 1.
I
That's
rolled a
what
1.
it was. Okay, thank you. I was like,
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
I was like, I wanted to give you the information, but okay. Yeah, give me another check. You've cleared some.
Okay,
You've done
let
some
me
more work
roll.
here. Yeah, you've cleared some more out.
Also, I've been trying to send links to your Twitch out. I don't know if anyone will join, but I guess I'm helping, kinda.
Oh, sending my Twitch link to friends of yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
whatever.
I don't know if any of them will join, but yeah, I got an 18.
All right, this time with a roll that was not complete garbage, you do notice that there is a solid ceiling up above you. It's not like the same level as the ceiling in all these other chambers. It's higher up because it's got rocks and shit have fallen out of the ceiling, but there is a solid connected surface up there. So it's not just like there's going to be a shit ton of rocks, more and more falling and falling and falling. And in the time that you have taken to work so far, you have probably made it through. Let me do some math here. Let's just say 0.1% of
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
of the
use my full action to just start trying to, I guess, exert myself to dig faster.
Yeah, you've been working hard, and you have made it through 0.1% of the entire rubble of this pathway. That's all you know. I don't even know if that's math that your character would know. I don't know what your intelligence is.
You can make it
Fine.
0.2
I
and then
guess
get.
my character will actually try to run out of there to help, I guess, because
Okay.
he feels like this is not gonna... You know what, actually? Just let him keep digging.
Cool. Works
He
for
doesn't
me.
really have any spells.
I like it.
At least, out of character, I know that he wouldn't do much damage to the ogre jelly. It seems like he has resistance to most bludgeoning type things.
I don't know how you would have that
Out of
idea.
character, I know that.
Out of character, you're wrong. So let's
Well,
try
yes,
not
because
let's
Rage
try not to assume things. Again, that's basically metagaming.
You're trying to punch it and doing stuff. It's not
Like,
really
that's as
working.
meta as it gets, brother. I just said, come help me.
Yeah, you
I
know.
guess I could help, but I'm guessing.
You're-
that all of
we're-
you
we're gonna
people
say it-
is 1.5 per. There's 4 people just destroying one thing.
You need to separate what you think you know as a D&D player and what your character knows in the game. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, then I guess I'll rush
No,
over there then.
no.
Even though that's kind of metagaming too.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Your turn is over. You're digging. You're incorrect about the
I just
bludgeoning
don't want
damage
to
resistance.
be like, oh, I'm not helping or something like
Axel,
that. I should
Axel,
be helping.
Axel, I need you to listen. You're incorrect about the bludgeoning damage resistance. That's not a thing. At least for this monster. And you don't know that 4 of your friends have been wailing on it and doing... You don't know if they're doing damage at all. You don't know anything. So, keep in mind what your character knows from this point on. Okay.
My character right now would think that he wouldn't be able to get there in time
Okay.
anyway.
That's fine. That's a fine character choice. I'm okay with that entirely. Kendrick, you're up. Svaldar, you're on deck.
Okay. So I'm in opportunity attack radius, so if I move, I
That may or may not be why the slime traveled to that point.
Well, this slime has better tactics than me. I am going to use. Excuse me.
Your familiar can do more things than just sitting on your shoulder.
I know. He can. I know he can like use touch spells for me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see through his eyes. He can bite.
Is this
one
bite
damage.
like 1 damage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally one
But
damage.
yeah, touch
so-
spells, yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, it puts it in range of opportunity attacks.
Constitution, 1d6 damage, 5, 10. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna use infestation on him.
Okay.
Let me. Oh, I can't display it in VTT. You want-
Before you do that, because I am a benevolent DM in some cases, give me either a perception, investigation, or just a general. I would assume investigation would be better than just a straight up intelligence check. So perception or investigation check.
I'm gonna do investigation.
Okay.
What do I? I'm a 14.
Okay. On a 14, you will have noticed that each time this ooze has been taking damage. You know, actually, let me do a thing here. You notice basically that dude has been getting hit along the trail here. You've seen Gravedigger throwing his shovel, I believe. You've seen attacks from everybody else. It's low.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to save you from a spell slot, but if you still want to use it, you're more. Wait, is that a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Oh
Cantrip.
fuck. Well then fucking never mind. I thought it was but same information you have.
It's a good ass cantrip though. Like
Yeah.
it saves me from a lot. But yeah, I'll still use it because I think it'll be hard for him to.
Yeah,
get out of
cantrip.
it.
Yeah.
So he has to roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 15, or takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction. And him moving doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Because it's forced. Okay. Unfortunately, that would be a 16, which you can't see, maybe. And his con is +2, so that is a save. What happens on a save?
Uh,
Probably
I don't think
nothing.
anything happens on the save because it's a cantrip. Saving
Yeah.
throw, it takes 1d6. It can move 2 to 8, 5
Go,
feet.
go, go, yeah.
Roll
Go,
d4
go.
for the direction. This movement doesn't provoke an opportunity attack. If the direction rolled is blocked, the target doesn't move.
It's probably just
Yeah.
if the
Yeah,
target
probably.
fails a save, this happens, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's probably nothing. Movement, anything?
No, but I might actually use my bat here since it looks like he's shrinking. The one
Okay.
damage might come in handy, so I'm gonna move my bat.
It can
My
attack from.
bat.
Yeah.
Okay, it can attack from where I'm at. Got
Sure,
it.
it's
Okay.
fucking tiny.
Let me roll for damage. My bat. Got a 3.
A three to hit.
Yeah, 3 to hit. Yeah. It was
What?
+0.
Oh, it's
on
+0. I was
that.
like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
That does not hit. I think that's the first attack not to hit.
Okay.
Well, except for the dex save from Swaldor's flame. No, that's not true. Anyway, is that all you and the bat have?
Yeah, there.
All right, no movement.
Nope.
Okay. We have Gravedigger.
Alrighty.
No, I skipped. Swaldor, you're up. Sorry.
What do I need to say?
No. It's wait. 14 is the DC.
14 is the DC.
That is another 16.
Poop. Did you poop? I'll do that.
What?
Yes, I did. How did you know?
That's gonna live on forever on this video. Okay, that's a 16 again, -2 Dex for 14.
Means
So I-
beats it.
That's a 14, right? Yeah. So I apologize. You got any movement or bonus action?
Hey, little fella. Hey, little fella.
Your snaky
mind?
snake?
Do you mind biting that little jelly for me?
How much movement does a snake have?
It's a tiny snake.
And how long would you say your character has had this snake?
For quite a long time.
And
Probably since childhood.
oh shit, okay. And then again, maybe this is being too generous, but have you been training it to do things with certain verbal commands?
Asking it questions like, well, more like this snake is basically Svaldor's one and only true best friend, considering Svaldor's past background.
Okay. And how tiny is it?
We're just going with a poisonous snake, so it's just tiny.
Okay.
Not going to like normal sized snakes.
Give me a. Yeah, the odds of you ever having had this snake try to attack something with you might not be very good odds. Especially because you love your snakes and you don't want to see them come to harm, I would assume.
Mhm.
Okay, so give me an animal handling check, please.
Advantage or just straight?
Oh, advantage is fine. You're a snake guy.
13.
All right. The snake looks in your eyes and then looks over at the jelly and looks back at you and then kind of slithers further inside your shirt sleeves or something like that. Kind of its way of saying, no,
No, thank you.
too scared.
Ah, it's okay, little fella. It's okay.
I don't want your
That'll be
snakes
my
to
turn.
die. Yeah.
That'll
Okay.
be-
Gravedigger.
I have to
Now
try.
it's your turn. I'm sorry.
I had to
Now.
try.
Yeah.
And I'm still right next to it.
Oh yeah. It's smaller.
It's smaller now. And
Chauncey, what are you doing?
oh wow, yeah, it is smaller. I'm guessing. Oh shoot, I'm guessing I can't just try using the flat end of my shovel,
Sure.
but
I don't care.
I think because I don't want it to split.
Okay.
So can I roll for bludgeoning?
Sure.
Sick.
Same attack.
Ah, shoot, 4 damage.
What's your attack roll?
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1 for your attack?
Oh, dude, I forgot to roll the hit.
Yeah.
16. My bad.
Yeah, that hits. 4 damage.
Yeah.
Cool. It is a tiny bit smaller again.
I just tried re-rolling the damage and it was another 1.
You might want to get that looked at. That's 3 in a row, I think.
It is. What the heck?
And that's a D6, right? Or a D8? No, D6.
Yeah, it's a D6.
It got a tiny bit smaller. It is, to anybody who can see it, it's the equivalent of on its last leg is the game term, I believe. The ooze might finally get to hit something. I think he might still go for the bigger guy here. So he's gonna attack Gravedigger. Wait, didn't I attack before? Hey, stop. I thought that I attacked something.
You tried attacking me last time.
Did I roll too low for it? Oh, yeah, because you have 20, because you're, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 12 plus 4 again on you is not going to hit. Such is life. C'est la vie. All right, so top of the round, we have Og. Maybe even finally being able to do something in this fight. What are you doing, Og, with Axel on deck?
I am going to come across adjacent to the jelly and try and hit him with my magic souped up little rod here, my shillelagh staff.
Attack roll.
Fuck me. 12?
12 does hit.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there we
6 bludgeoning.
How would you like? So I'm not sure which DM I want to be. Do I like how do you want to do this or describe the demise? But how does this fucker die?
So I would just do a basic overhead staff whip on him, straight into the top of him, as I say, "You're a disgrace to oozes."
You know what? That's fairly apropos given circumstances. All right. The ooze is no more. We are at theoretically the halfway point for well, just for this video for us, like this session, 4-hour session. We're 2 hours in. Do we need to take breaks?
No, there's nothing for me to do really.
Axel's good. Svalder's shaking his head.
Oh. Anyone need to take a break? I could eat my food. I gotta go warm up my food because I have some and it got cold. While I was
Okay.
there.
We can take some time for that. Gravedigger,
I'm good.
you cut out.
I'll just hang out. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, and Agumak.
I'm alright with breaking for food mans.
Okay, let's break for food mans. How much time do Agumak and or Kendrick need?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay, Og.
I take like 10 seconds.
let's take a 5 to 10 minute break. Reconvene at the latest at 4:15 Central, so 10 minutes from now. And we'll pick up with exploring the rest of this stuff if there's anything else to explore. And yeah, see you guys later.
All right.
Okay. Seraphim.
Yes.
Were you still thinking of the GIF engineer?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I can change it to something else.
No, we do need an engineer event still.
Also,
And also GIF are cool.
during this break, do you guys want me to change it over to like that be right back symbol so nobody can hear what you guys are talking about, or do you care?
It doesn't really matter to me.
I don't care. There's
Cool,
literally no one here.
I'll leave it at, well, it's still being recorded forever and ever in perpetuity on YouTube, so I'm just... Anyway.
Okay, I don't care. I'm not
Cool.
going to say anything too bad. But
Cool.
I think next
All right, be right back.
we might need to ban some words to make this interesting.
We got a GIF engineer on the ship.
Uh-huh. And I do have a engineer background if you wanted to use that. Or as a
What's the
I call it a jam engineer.
Actually, I have that bard that I'm playing in Sammy. I forget how to pronounce his name. Salvador's campaign. Yeah, Salvador or Seraphim. You can look at it if you like, I guess.
Savaldor.
Salvador. Its name is Thomas.
Also, they were talking about a different campaign, just FYI.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I have a jam engineer thing, and it allows you to find damage to the spelljammer a lot easier, and also fix it better. Since I did not think about it, but spelljammers do not have like engines and such, the contraptions to make them work.
Holy shit, that's gonna be interesting. Alligator, you're excited as I am for this, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know. Maybe you've had time to process it, but this is gonna be like one hell of an RP.
Oh, with chaos and
All three of us.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
Riley's making something too, so
But
he's cooking up the works. My girlfriend's making something, but I don't know if she'll be able to play, so she's doing part-time at her job and also going to school. So her days might be on and off because of the part-time, so it might mess stuff up. Regardless, I was willing to make an NPC or two just to, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I got some ideas already.
Hopefully do something more interesting in the next 2 hours.
Alright, I'm back.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab something. Be too long.
You having fun there, Alex? Axel?
Yeah, just bored and tired, kinda. I hope we do something more interesting. I am sorry for my brother.
it's all good. I mean, we still got a whole thing to explore. We've had a couple of fights. Not too bad.
We explored the whole entire cave, but yeah, I guess I'm still digging.
We'll get to the other side of it. See what's up.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe it'll be
digging.
interesting
I'm
for
already
ya.
digging at it. It doesn't look like there's any other places to explore except that way, from what I can tell.
When I was saying earlier, did you shit? I was talking to my cat because he smelled like shit, and I didn't see him go to the litter box. I was making sure he didn't poop anywhere in my room, but yeah.
Why are you trying to move my token around?
Who?
It looks like Agumak somehow has control
Yeah.
of Axel's token.
Yeah, I was just trying to move my map and I accidentally had it over your character token.
Alright,
My apologies.
that is the longest fucking thunder I have ever heard. That lasted a good 10 seconds. Once again, if I lose power, you know why. And I'm sorry. So far, so good. Frickin' Nashville is insane with these rainstorms and thunderstorms and lightning and wind, and I've lived a lot of places and not experienced this much.
I guess if we're starting again, my character would yell out to Gravedigger, "Could you help?" If you're done with the monster.
What I'm gonna do, I know Axel is back. Anybody who is back, move your character token just a little bit. So Gravedigger might be gone for a second still, but everybody else seems to be back. I know Axel, you're here. Okay. So we'll wait for Gravedigger, but in the meantime, we can say that he would have caught up with whatever else anybody else is doing, maybe wanting to do. Let me just click a thing here to see.
Have we even gotten through half of the rocks?
No. Remember I told you that you have made about 0.1% progress?
Well, we have to see what's on the other side.
That is 1/10 of 1% of the way through this rock slide.
Okay,
So
I tried digging faster.
All right.
So here's the deal. I am assuming that you are putting in as much effort as anybody should. It's not that you're not putting in enough effort. It is that I am following the book, and the book says it takes a while. Takes
Then I
less
guess
time.
we're just gonna leave.
Yeah, less.
You
Well, it
go
takes less
to-
time with more people doing it. But we'll
There
cross
isn't
that.
enough space for multiple people, is there not?
I-
Because it's only 5 people.
So here's the deal. Every rock that you're moving in, if we're talking about reality and physics, then yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hard. We could squeeze 2 people in this corridor, no problem. I'm okay with that. But every rock you're moving goes behind you, and those rocks need to move somewhere. So you could have a chain gang kind of. Well, that's not the right term. What's that term?
A
Production line kind of thing.
well, I was thinking. I was actually yes, but I was also thinking
There's
a
another
rock
word.
brigade.
Yeah, something like
a
that.
Rock brigade.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Assuming, you know what, I'm gonna let this play out. So I'm not gonna spoon feed anything here. We're gonna do a pause. We're gonna do a split screen kind of thing here. Since Gravedigger doesn't talk anyway. The 3 of you have finished defeating this ooze. What happens between Agumok, Kendrick, and Svaldor? They're talking? What's going on here?
How long was that going on?
Quite a while. I'm not even sure the entire length of the altercation because we got here late while Faldor was taking care of it himself.
I opened a door and this jelly was there.
Seems like you guys had it handled pretty good. I knew we'd make good company.
Yeah.
My character yells out, Shovel Knight, could you come over here and help?
Did I hear that?
Oh,
If you have yelled, I would say a yell would bounce through these walls.
I'm sorry to actually yell.
You're okay. No, I'm saying, like, if you're yelling, "Hey, can someone come help? There's something beyond this wall." If you're doing something like that, then yeah, they would have heard you.
Yeah, I'm yelling that.
Okay.
yeah.
I just don't want to burst everyone's eardrums.
Yeah.
Speaking, yeah, with Axel's door over here, we found another passageway, and it's kind of caved in, but there's some light on the other side. Might be able to clear it out and get to see what's deeper in.
I've only done about like
They can't hear you.
0.1%.
They haven't come to you yet. You've shouted for help, and they're talking about it.
You said to you, Ogumok.
Okay, I guess I can't start it.
We'll say to you, Ogumok. I'm gonna say to the group, do any of you know any spells that could perhaps make it easier clearing the way?
No, I don't know any spells.
I
I could do that.
do have something. I can try to do it. Just give me a.
That'd be quite handy.
So, by the way, only Agumok and Axel have seen this so far. Do the rest of you want to make your way following Agumok to see what you're dealing with?
Yes. When I said to clear the way, I was specifically talking about when Ogumok said that it was blocked off.
Okay.
Yeah, come on up here, guys. It's kind of narrow. If you want to just go ahead, go straight, and then take a right. You'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, go ahead.
And then go down.
As I pass by the big fella, I pat him on the shoulder and I keep moving forward.
Okay, what are all of your? Now we'll do that later.
Well, were you gonna ask what of our specific names for
Don't
Gravedigger?
worry about it yet.
Mr. yells out for Shovel Knight, like,
Oh,
All right,
Mm,
so
boy.
solving you too, if you want to come. I just thought Gravedigger would be the easiest one to dig out.
we got the whole gang finally here. I'm gonna say you do see that there is like a lot of blockage here, a lot of fallen rubble, stone, rocks, whatever.
Oh, sorry.
You have you all can, even past Axel, see that there's a like a sliver of light coming from this way, and you really haven't noticed that along any of the other walls anywhere.
My character shouts to the rest of them, "Don't worry, the roof is actually solid still."
So, Gravedigger, with you 5 feet away, Axel shouts, "Hey, the roof is solid. You're fine."
Okay. He's
The
gonna
other-
try to move Axel aside so he can get up to the wall.
I move out of this. I move to the side.
You all
just letting
dance,
him do what
dance a
he
bit.
wants. Yeah, we dance a little.
And I kind of put it in my character sheet as a joke, but I've said proficiency in shoveling tools.
I didn't take it as a joke.
Okay,
Yeah.
so because you said that, I know you said I got advantage
Wow,
on
bastard!
soil related things, but I think that was perception based. I don't know if you
Oh,
would count
like
advantage on the.
tracking in,
Yeah, you were talking about the tracking. I
As-
think that's just what it was.
as if dirt was your favorite terrain for a ranger.
Yeah. I
Sure,
didn't know if I
but
got
you're good.
advantage on digging.
You are good at digging. You are better than your average person.
Okay.
Be good at mining.
So do I roll just one dice, and I'll probably just use athletics since it has.
So
Right.
here, if you would like to roll for it, you are welcome to. But even with your amazing digging skills, you're going to notice that this is a long job. And with you kind of leading it, it might be shorter, but it's still going to take... After you're at it for a minute, you see that you're making progress. But it's still going to... And I'm going to be generous here because the book says 40 hours for one person. For one person. A group of four people. A group of 4 people would make it 10 hours. A group of 6 people, I'm going to say, is roughly like 7 hours with 40 divided by 6, whatever. I'm going to be less mean than that. And I'm going to say 2 hours.
I rolled a 24.
Cool. 2 hours. That's me being very generous, because...
For all of us working on it, or for just
If
me?
all of
working
you
on
are working together, you with your shoveling expertise and rock moving and ground moving expertise would estimate about 2 hours.
it? Oh boy.
No, let's.
Not even all of us can fit in here, though.
That's what I am saying. The book says that with all characters working together, it divides the time by the number of characters, which is just another way of saying that you guys are moving rocks around in order to not have them block your path. Maybe you're putting them in the rubble over here or in the hallway here to get them out of the way so that each rock move doesn't have to be stacked really high behind you. But so, again, it should be 7-ish hours, 6-ish hours, but I'm making it 2 if everybody's working together.
My character says, "Well, how long will it take?" And the... Oh, actually, he doesn't talk. Then that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gravedigger doesn't talk in. Gravedigger, I am assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you probably would relay this information to somebody, maybe for the first time revealing your cantrip. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Up to you.
All
Character choice.
right. Let's see who I trust the most. I'll walk.
Literally done nothing to you, but
You
I'll
got
walk and
Snake
I'll,
Boy. You got
Smoke
weird
boy.
covered Druid Boy. You got antlers on the head Paladin Boy. And you got Vampire Boy. Who do you trust?
I'm
Never
pointing at the clothed, the completely covered up druid.
Okay.
And then I speak into his mind.
Og, are you here?
Hi.
Cool.
Yeah, I keep a finger pointed at him the whole time I talk. And in his mind he can hear me say, "It will take 2 hours if we work together to move the rubble."
And what does the... Hold on. What does the voice sound like?
It sounds kind of just like a normal voice.
Okay. So, Agumok, you see this shovel knight, or whatever you call it, pointing at you, and then you hear a voice in your head that sounds like just a normal human man. And you hear that it'll take, what he said, 2 hours if we all work together.
I'm gonna point back at him. That's you? You?
Yeah, he's gonna not send more messages, and he's just gonna put his hand on his chest and kind of nod.
Holy crap! Why did it take you so long to say something? I mean, forgive me if you're trying to be secretive, but guys, he has a voice.
What?
What?
Tall man, you have a voice?
How long did he say it was gonna take? I'm guessing that's what he was relaying to you.
Oh, well, he did. He said it would take 2 hours, but no, well,
No, I
Wow.
say we. I say we go back to town at this point. We did everything that we could, really.
I don't think we're thinking about the significance of the fact that Tall Man can speak.
that's incredible.
You can really think about it. He kind of just wants to go and find more ingredients.
Well, while this is all going on over there, Svaldor is sitting down on the ground, ritual casting detect magic.
Okay. From where your character is sitting currently?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the range on that?
30 feet radius
And
for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. Okay.
I'm ritual casting it too, so it's gonna be 11. It's gonna be 10 minutes. 10 minutes to cast.
Okay, cool. We haven't heard a lot from Kendrick during this exchange. Kendrick?
Oh, I was the one raving over Tall Man's voice. He can speak. I had the.
Sorry?
I'm gonna say. What did his voice? What did your voice sound like?
I mean, forgive me. He just sounds kind of like a dude. It sounds very masculine. It's kind of nothing of like not super deep, not super high. Sounds great. You have a great voice. I like wave towards him.
Christ. I think he might just be shy. Guys, maybe.
You have moved your token entirely away from the group. Does that mean that's where you are at this point in time?
No, I moved it back because that was more just a joke. Me moving away. It
Okay.
was out of Or where did it go anyway?
all the way to like the entrance. So like I'm more or less going off of where your token is to you participating in conversations. Just FYI.
Well, I'm staying over there so I can participate, I guess.
I'm gonna say, looks great. I mean, no offense, but I would have assumed your voice to sound more dark, and mysterious, and scary.
Gravedigger's gonna point at Kendrick, and he's gonna hear a voice in his head. That sounds like like an average female, and it's gonna be like it's just gonna say, "My voice can sound however I want when I do it this way."
Uh, has Kendrick ever experienced magic like this before? Like, is this a shock to him? Having a message being put in his head, or has it happened before?
How old is your character?
He is approximately. He is not that age. I don't know why I put that. I put age 50. He is not 50. He's like 23.
And what has he been doing for most of his life?
At Strixhaven. he, he he left Strixhaven. He ran away from Strixhaven. At the Magic Academy.
Yeah, if you were in the Magic Academy for a while, yeah, you would have been exposed to this kind of magic.
Then he says, "What do you know the exact spell? I don't want to just say his spell."
Roll for it. Give me an Arcana check. Arcana.
I'm not sure if that's okay.
Oh my god! I got a nat 20.
Yeah, you know
my
that
God.
this is a this
I
is
just wasted all my luck.
Yep, a super duper basic spell. Like basic mages, basic other things can maybe even learn it. It's just message. You have to be able to see who you're talking to and point at them.
Let's say, using message. Oh, so isn't exactly your real voice. That's a little unfortunate. Very curious
Yeah.
about your real voice.
He's not sending another message. He just wanted to get that point across. So he puts his hand down again, and
Shrugging.
yeah.
What are we doing action wise?
I think we should just go back to the village because that's way too long.
Right. Axel has voted to leave and go back to the Phandalin.
I vote to clear out this cave, even though it's gonna take a while because it might
It's gonna
hold
take the
some
full session.
treasure.
The session time is not real time. I'm not gonna have you guys wait literally 2 hours in real life time.
No, we gotta roleplay every rock that moves.
Yeah, every
Please.
rock.
You gotta take as long as humanly possible to do this.
So knowing that I'm not gonna have you play this out in real time, Axel, is your vote still to go to town?
My vote is to clear it all out. If, as the DM, you're willing to just say we clear it out.
Yeah, that's more or less what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Other votes?
Yeah, Gravedigger just points his shovel at the wall like he's ready.
Okay.
I'll come help you.
Okay.
Or you know, that was very kind of you. I've noticed that you don't really talk to many people. So I'd be willing to tell you. I could just go. I
Oh.
can just go see what's on the other side and then let you know if it's worth it.
Gravedigger seems a little confused, but he like takes a step back and he kind of puts his hands out towards it. So he's like, go ahead and try, pretty much. Like, he doesn't know what he's gonna do, but
Have we
Hang on.
cleared enough to squeeze through?
Or have I cleared enough to...
You guys have not cleared enough so far for any person to squeeze through. Any humans or whatever, elves or whatever you guys would know.
I don't think you're gonna squeeze through right now, Ogmok.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be pretty tough to get through, but
No, I'm saying we haven't cleared enough. Let us clear a little bit more, and then yeah, sure, you can do that.
if you feel like it, sure. I don't want to stop you from digging. If you like to dig, sure.
I have a question. Would he be able to turn into a small insect?
Axel?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you are a druid. Sorry.
Axel, do you have the ability to like look at the screen as you're talking to us so you can see if other squares are lighting up? Because you're talking over people sometimes.
I didn't know. I thought everyone stopped talking at the moment.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I would ask Ogmok something like, "Can you turn into an ant?" or something like that. I know you are a druid, and I know druids can turn into animals.
Oh well, no, I haven't quite mastered the magic just yet to turn into anything cool like that. But hey, if you wanted to dig it out a little more, don't let me stop you. If you like to dig, I'm not one to stop you from your habits.
I look at him and say, if you can turn into an ant, you might be able to squeeze through the hole that we made.
Ogumok, seeing this, wall, obviously a person wouldn't be able to fit through, but why do you feel as though so confident that you could? Like, almost in a jesting kind of speech.
I would look at him and say, I kinda just explained that because he's a druid, he might
He was speaking to Agumok, if you were listening.
Well, because I can. Like I already said before, I can't really turn into animals, but I can get through the wall, like, no problem. It's just
If
some
you
rocks.
can, then please show us. I'd appreciate the lesson on something new.
Hey, but I do expect, Gravedigger shown some trust, and, I've really enjoyed, Svaldor today, and everyone's been very kind, so I just relax, and I'll begin to take off the leather armor and the mask.
So
We're
and shed a
covers
bit.
his eyes for a second.
Does he
We-
cover himself in oil and squeeze through
We are
the
going.
little-
We are going to pause for a second. At this point, I'm just gonna say your ritual of detect magic is completed, and read to me, please. Is it blocked by anything? I know it's a 30-foot range. Is it blocked by anything?
It is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. If your character was casting it ritual style from where you are on the map right now, you do not detect anything magic. And I believe you have it active for 10 minutes?
I have active for 10 minutes.
All right.
So
We're going to say,
I would...
yeah, as Algamok is just now starting to do a striptease for Gravedigger's pleasure. Your spell is ready. It's active. Would you like to do anything during the time it takes for him to... Yeah.
I would like to take 1 more tour around the place with my detect magic up, just to see if we missed any magical traces or whatever.
Where are you going?
Probably here first.
Okay.
Right here. Well,
I-
actually not there.
If you move your token, just give me use the arrow keys on your keyboard if you can. Give me 1 space at a time. 1 space per second is fine, or every half second. I will tell you if you come across anything. This is going to be kind of real time. So during this time, Agumok, you can describe what you're taking off if you want to. Not trying to make it a sexy thing. And we're gonna pause.
How slow
Pause
you
again.
take it off.
Svaldor, when you reach roughly this spot, that's fine. You don't have to. It's not going to cause an explosion or anything for you. Let me make sure. Oh fuck no! Yeah, you do not. You do not. You are, however, moving slowly, and I assume your character has a decent perception.
+8 with advantage.
Why do you wait? Advantage? How? What? Smell or what?
The Sentinel Shield.
Oh, you fucker. Okay,
You gave him sentient.
that's fine.
This is your fault.
So, and yeah, please, guys, remind me if any of the things that I give you give you special things. I'm not taking into account it here and there, but Svaldor, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because of that shield. I might have even had you. You probably would have noticed it on the way out as well, but you are kind of on the way out anyway. You notice something is interesting about this little spot. You see where I am? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming you're getting closer to it, inspecting it, whatever.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? It's you guys would be able to take enough time to do this. You notice that this this column has a little secret door in it, and you notice the way to unlock it.
Well, I guess Mike.
Hold on, Axel.
And I check. Remembering there's a secret door here, and that I know how to open it. I want to check the other rooms first.
Okay.
And
By this point in time, we're still kind of in pause, but like split motion. Agumak has. How would you? You don't have to be sexy about it.
Oh,
How
I know I
about-
can do this.
What would you be taking off
So-
first, bro?
So this is how it goes down, gentlemen. He's,
This is why Svaldor left that place.
yeah. He's got his back towards you. He's facing the rubble, and he takes he slips his cloak back, right? Yeah. And then he unties the mask that he has on, and as the mask comes forward off of his face, you see sort of a gelatinous blue sort of scalp. And as he pulls down the tied bandana, you can see it's not just the scalp, but it's an entire gelatinous head. And from top to bottom, as he starts
Let's-
pulling off all of his armor.
Let's pause there just a second. Kendrick, do you believe your character would be where your character is standing?
No. I was there because I didn't want to go in first. I was
Fine.
waiting for Ogumok to go in, but at this point, I'd be like about like here.
And Axel, do you believe that's where your character would be standing?
I can't go on the thing anymore because my grandma's computer just crashed. It looks like.
No problem. Do you think that your character would be standing kind of in sight of the rubble that everybody's been trying to clear, or somewhere else?
Yeah, inside of the rubber that we all cleared in.
All right.
Honestly, I think he's turning away a little bit.
So, you think you'd be turning away?
Well, how undressed is he getting?
So far, just his top, his like head stuff. So far.
Okay, then he wouldn't
Still-
be turning away.
So look, okay. Roll for initiative.
Oh no!
This sounds stupid, but it'll serve a purpose. I promise. Gravedigger.
Is he just naked?
Hold on,
That's why
Gravedigger, Axel, and Kendrick. Roll for initiative, please.
I got a -1.
Okay.
I got
12.
a 16.
When you get a -1.
Who was 16
Me, Kendrick.
and 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gravedigger.
So, Kendrick, you get to react first to seeing Agumok's head fully exposed.
Okay. So I wouldn't know anything about this, would I? Like,
This is gonna be a really well. I'm gonna say no. Well, fuck.
the reason I ask is because
It-
Hold
they
on.
say when you go to college, you have new experiences.
Yeah.
You meet a million new people.
Og, and you can DM me this if you want to, but from what you know, do you think many of your people would be known? I guess.
No.
No,
What is his
no,
rank?
I don't believe that it would make sense.
Or like even
In this
heard
context.
of, or in any books anywhere in the world.
Very
Now, yes, in the world, if I mean, look, if someone could like have gotten a hold of a book written by like an astral drifter or someone who has gone through wild space outside of this system
Yeah.
into the astral sea, then it would be possible for people of that nature to have recorded this
You
or
think
passed on
you
information.
think Kendrick, having been like raised in this school of magic, do you think a book like that might have ever existed in this school?
Yeah, it's possible. That's
Okay.
I could only say that's up to you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
Honestly, I'm down with like a coin flip or whatever you want to do.
it's
man,
not
like-
no, a coin flip is 50 bud. We're talking
high history.
yeah, we're talking like a give me whatever your give me roll a d20.
D20. Okay.
And then if it's even in the realm of possibility, I'll ask you to add something to it. But
Oh nah.
nah, okay.
I got a 3.
So yeah, not a damn one of you three knows what the fuck this being is.
What the
So,
fuck are you?
Yeah, Kendrick, is that your reaction?
Yes. Like what is this? What am I seeing? What's before my eyes currently?
All right, hold on.
Just
Gravedigger, is that your entire reaction?
Yes. That's my entire
Gravedigger, the man of few words, but what you doing?
He's just locked on. He's just looking. He is in his own mind right now. He's just like observing him.
Okay.
Trying to understand himself.
Okay. So Gravedigger is very introspective. Axel, what are you doing?
Axel is probably just gonna ask him straight up. Are you like those things that we were fighting before? Was I committing a hate crime?
So, Axel?
Committing a hate
Axel, I apologize again. I do not mean this to sound harsh. You
Did I met
did
him
not.
again?
Oh, wait, no. You would have seen the first jelly. I'm sorry. You were there for the first jelly, even though that you,
Yeah,
as a player, weren't there. Your character was, because you're yeah. So yeah, sorry. My apologies there.
Yeah, I asked him if he committed a hate crime by killing, by
Yes.
helping him.
I like that. That's funny as shit. So you have Kendrick saying, "What the fuck is up, man?" I believe am I paraphrasing incorrectly?
Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
And
that's
you
it.
have
That's
Axel
it.
asking if you guys committed a hate crime.
Actually,
Agumak.
I think the better question would be like, well, are you related to that jelly or something? Did I kill your like
cousin.
your cousin for your kind?
Og, unless Gravedigger wants to amend his turn.
Oh no,
Cool.
it's just all in his head. He's thinking.
Og,
Okay.
it is your turn to respond.
Oh, I understand the confusion. It's okay. No, and yes. We are descendants of oozes. As you can see, I am indeed an ooze, one that you might call a plasmoid, but we are well beyond evolved beyond what we have faced in here. They're more of like a brainless, mindless animal. Imagine like humans and monkeys almost. Very similar but fundamentally different.
Okay, pause. Because I'm trying to get everybody. Yeah, we kind of have a party split going on. Svaldor, you got about double whatever your movement speed is to do some more exploring.
Quadruple if you dash.
True. And I think I remember you saying that you were going to like store that knowledge of the secret doorway for later. Okay, cool.
That's it.
You okay? Nothing. Nothing on your radar so far. All right. And you guys have heard Agumak give a little bit of an explanation for like what he is. Kendrick, you get a chance to respond.
So, this is a race, correct? You don't need him to cast Identify to fix you, right? You're okay?
And then Og, you get a chance to respond. Agumak, you still there?
Sorry, I was trying to formulate.
I'm trying to. I don't want everybody talking over each other, so I'm trying to like make it organized a bit.
As you see, I have always been, and there are many more like me.
Okay, I don't want to offend or I'm trying to keep myself composed because this is very new to me, but you're still good company, you know.
We are Legion.
I don't want to offend.
All right, and then GD. Anything?
He's gonna give him a thumbs up.
Cool.
Thank you, big man.
One fucked up guy to another, in some ways. Axel.
My character would respond with so that creature that I helped in killing was a ration, correct? Him panicking that his oath was he's panicking because he feels like his oath might have been fucked.
I don't understand what you mean.
Like, is it something that is okay? I don't know because I didn't technically kill it. DM, if I did kill the ogre jelly, would that break my oath?
Remind me of your oath briefly.
I actually wrote my own entire oath.
Just make it brief, though, please.
Okay, basically, one of the things was I cannot kill anything that is a aberration, or I can actually kill an aberration or undead. Those are the only two things I kill, and then I can only kill other things if absolutely necessary, or I have to eat them.
So you are allowed to only kill. That's a weird. Okay, aberrations and undead. But you can assist in the killing of anything else as long as you don't do the killing blow. That's your oath?
Well, that's technically probably that doesn't work, but that's just so I don't conflict with other players, and I'm actually useful in combat.
Everything that you have attacked thus far has attacked your company first.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so what question would you like to ask on your turn here, if anything, or do you want to say anything?
I would say I think you're pretty cool. I would love to learn more about your race. He would say, or your people, I should say. He should say your people.
Sure.
Your cultural things.
Yeah,
Later.
of course. That's kind of like my whole thing. All right. And anyone comes to me seeking knowledge, that is totally fine by me. I'll tell you. I like the same shit. I like to learn as well.
Also, another thing.
Like the same shit.
He was a druid. How did you join like a druidic circle or something?
Not quite. I think I should say, and please, I've already kind of shared a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Sorry.
I didn't get it from a druid grove. It's okay, but
We
I don't really want to talk about that.
We can have
specifically.
some campfire or travel talks later. All right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You those were very good roleplay questions. You should not be sorry at all. Svaldor, continue your path, and then Agumok, have you been stripping during this time?
Yes, as questions are asked, more buckles are undone, and I'm just getting naked.
Svaldor just walked through a secret wall without even noticing.
Oh.
You son of a bitch. No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. So let's say we are 30 seconds into this discussion. Blah blah blah. Svaldor's been exploring. Agumok, you're wearing like mostly like leather stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. Svaldor, continue your walk. Agumok, you're about halfway, I think. I mean, as the race or being that you are, I don't even know if you technically have to take off clothing.
Technically, as long as there's an inch gap, no, I wouldn't have to.
Yeah, you could just get out of your clothing via what you are, but you've been
I'm just doing it as
Yeah.
to not gross
Dramatic.
people out.
It's a good
real
role playing
dramatic.
scenario. I'm happy with it. This is what D&D is for. All right.
When you get to a stopping point, I would like to say something.
Okay. What do you mean by a stopping point?
When you get to a point that you feel like that interaction over there has stopped, I'm gonna yell something at the end of my turn.
Okay? If you want to yell, you're welcome to yell anytime. It doesn't. You don't know what's going on over here, so.
Hey guys, I found the door over here.
All right. I'm gonna say the four of you heard that. Does anybody want to go help Svaldor with this door?
I feel we would want to dig out this place first and then go over
Maybe.
there. At least in my opinion.
Maybe,
That's what
but
I'm
I'm asking one question here. So Axel, you want to keep helping with the dig? It sounds
But I
like.
guess I can actually go over there, actually. That would be
Okay.
fine.
So Axel's gonna start making his way there. Kendrick.
I'm gonna yell back. Fuck. What exactly do I want to say?
Fuck.
There's something going on over here. If you'd like to see,
Kendrick, you have taken it upon yourself to expose
no, I'm not
Agumok's
talking about
secret
that. I'm not,
to
talk-
yet
I'm not
an-
talking about Agumok. I was just saying us going inside and we're about to actually get through.
Sure.
I was specifically talking about Agumok.
All right.
I have found a secret door that I would like to open.
By the way, I'm gonna say, with the bunch of you combined, you got a wizard. Sorry, no, you got a druid. You got a wizard who might have come into this area. You got enough perception investigation checks to see that this is indeed another secret door. So even though Axel just walked through it, I know that was just to make the character movement faster, but this is a secret door as well. Cool. So Axel has gone to help Svaldor. Kendrick is staying.
Yep. I'm saying,
GD. GD.
Yeah, sorry. I got a call. What were you
You're
saying?
cool. Are you staying to see what Agumok is doing, or are you answering Svaldor's call for a door that he might want help for?
I'm gonna wait by Ugamak.
Okay. So let's start with Svaldor and Axel. What you guys
If you
doing?
wouldn't mind, if I could have a response.
Yeah, no, I am sorry. Go ahead, dog.
No, it's okay. I would probably just say, well, hey, this can wait for a minute. Let's go see the secret door, and I can just slip out of this on the way. It's not a big deal.
Are you sure? Is it not too much hassle doing the whole wrap up and the buckles and all of that?
Oh, okay. So then at that point, I'll just amorphously slip through the gaps of the leather armor and just
Oh.
slink out in a naked, like humanoid slime form.
I'm gonna ask
Oh.
one more question
Yeah.
before you guys continue your little RP. Svaldor, since you guys have not been together long, I don't think anybody knows or has a real idea what the fuck you were doing for 10 minutes sitting on the ground or whatever it was. Did you would you think at any point in time you would have announced what you were doing and then why you were walking off on your own? Okay. So continue, sorry, Kendrick and Og.
So yeah, I just kind of slipped through the rest of the armor. It's like, okay, look, I was just doing it to not freak you guys out. So, I mean, it actually doesn't take that long.
Okay.
You know?
He can get
This
naked
is
at
a
the
lot to
drop of a
process.
hat, bud.
Yeah, this is a lot to process for me, but that is quite cool.
And you just
Great.
kind of see like it's like like a translucent gelatin, and he does have like a probably see a small bag floating inside of him, inside of his gelatinous
jarring.
self.
Anything
And
you can.
I'll pick up my stuff and say we should probably go help them. I think Baldor deserves to at least know too.
Did we end up ruling that it was an actual bag or just that you just happened to have
I think we ended up saying that it was the actual bag, and
Okay.
but it was like we had nerfed it in a way to where it was smaller, so it wouldn't
You-
inhibit my amorphous being.
you nerfed it? I didn't care honestly, but if you want to
that's-
nerf it, you're
okay.
welcome
Well,
to.
shit. No, okay, never mind. Well,
Okay.
I didn't want it to mess with the whole inch thing, being as though now I can't shrink smaller than the bag.
It's a. I see.
Okay. But yeah,
So the bag. And I
I'd,
should have
I'd
said
say
this before we started.
I'd say your
I was
normal
thinking it
cloth
would be-
bag or leather bag could fold to like smaller than this. If like just the opening. Leather isn't like half an inch thick in general. Neither is cloth, in my opinion. So if you wanted a full on bag, then I'm cool with it.
All right, then never mind. Forget me.
It's okay.
Thank you, sir.
You can also squirt out the bag.
So, sorry, Kendrick, Og, let's finish up that RP, whatever. Yeah.
yeah, I was saying, oh, well, if you can just do that as you please, then by all means, let's go help our buddy Salvador.
Of course. And I'll grab all the equipment and reach in, put it in that bag, unfold it, put it in.
So as you
Instead of-
two, and I guess I would assume Gravedigger would probably follow.
Gravedigger is curious and wants to poke Ugamak's shoulder to see what happens.
With your finger?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to rule this. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, he's gonna try to see what happens. He's gonna see if it's like a solid surface or if his finger's gonna go right into it.
Og, what
Yeah,
happens?
so whenever you poke the uttermost like tissue or cellular fiber, I guess, it is stiff. It is not. You don't just slip through. It's gelatin-like, but it is stiff. You don't just penetrate it.
Okay.
Penetrate.
It's like the hard surface of like liquid goo.
Right.
Like so many jokes about this.
All right, and then Og, how do you respond to the poke?
You know, I understand being a little curious, but I mean, you could ask. I haven't unwrapped your bandages yet.
You just had to penetrate them.
Axel, hold on, just a second.
That's okay though. I respect you still.
Gravedigger will as his finger is in a pointing position, will send a message into Ugamak's mind, and he'll in the about the same voice that he heard last time, maybe a little off because he doesn't like he kind of does it on the spot. He doesn't really practice his voices, but it just is. I apologize. I won't do it again.
No worries, no worries.
All right.
If you're curious,
As-
just ask. I'll tell. Let's go.
As this is happening, Svaldor, Axel, are you going to wait for the others, or are you going to assume this is the group that is opening this door?
Yeah, I push the door open, I guess. If everyone's okay with that.
I mean,
I
no,
am the one
you.
with-
It's between you and Svaldor. The rest of them don't know.
So, Valdor, are you okay with me opening the door? Because I might be able to actually push the...
How did you know about the door? And how do you know how to open the door? I haven't told you that yet. Or did you already do what I've been doing?
No, I just thought that I had to push the... I thought I had to push the door. What else was my... He's kind of a meathead. Sometimes.
I will say that that there's not a lot of metagaming going because Svaldor did say, "Hey, I found a door," and then stood there.
You literally did say, "Hey, there is a door."
Standing, possibly staring at it. But
Like I'm just gonna push the rock.
I'm going to hand wave that whole scenario, but if Axel is going to attempt to,
If he opens the door, he opens the door.
yeah. So you have
I can't stop a paladin.
You have noticed that. Hold on. You have noticed that Axel is starting to reach to open the door. You have a little bit of time to react. Would you be staying? Yeah, I was gonna say, would you be staying where you are? Blah blah blah. Okay.
Back up.
Cool. So, this is where being a DM is super fun. Axel, you open. Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Axel, you open the door in the pillar, and you see inside a cavity packed with dwarf skulls that tumble out when the door is opened. As they all...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's see. If you want... Do you want to do something?
I guess I just look in the room to see if there's anything but skulls.
Okay, yeah. As the dwarf skulls tumble out, at the bottom of the cavity in this column, you see a stone coffer. It's like a chest made of stone.
I would rush down and try to basically lift up the chest, if that's okay, or open it, or lift it up. I don't know, whatever.
Okay, I would say this is roughly 6 seconds. If the three of you, Kendrick, Og, and GD, are making your way, unless you are rushing, you'd probably make it into this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you guys say we're rushing, or would you guys say we're doing a leisurely stroll through this?
It would be like a normal walk.
Okay. Sounds accurate to me. As you lift up the stone coffer, Svaldor, you see the skulls pile out. You see Axel kind of bend down and lift something up. What are you doing? Svaldor.
I hover a little bit closer to see what he's doing.
Okay, you see
but
that.
Still backing up.
Yeah, you see that he's lifting up like a stone chest, a chest made of stone, not gigantic, just.
Am I lifting up an actual chest?
It's not gigantic, dude. It's just like a foot long, maybe like 6 to 8 inches wide and 6 to 8 inches tall. It's not gigantic.
Can you try to open it as well?
As you're lifting it up.
Well, I guess I was probably planning to lift it up and then open it.
Okay. So as you are cradling the chest in an arm, and you're lifting the lid, You notice inside the stone coffer is about 15 gemstones.
Okay, I stuff those in my
And
pocket.
since Svaldor is indeed still with Detect Magic, you detect nothing. And then in this amount of
Nothing from
time,
this-
nothing within 30 feet.
Okay.
Still. In this amount of time, the rest of the group would catch up. They would see Axel with the chest open, the coffer open in his arms. You could see the glittering gemstones. All of you can see it for sure.
I put it in my pocket before. I try to put it in my pocket. Not
You're-
try to stealthily do it, just try to put it in my pocket, I guess.
The entire stone coffer?
No, the gems.
The 15 gemstones?
I try to put them in my backpack, I guess, and then say I'll split them with all. I guess, yeah, I will.
So you're gonna tell the group that you're splitting them with everybody as you're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Cool.
I'm just putting them in there now because
That-
I have a lot of carry weight.
That would be the hardest fucking sleight of hand roll I think I would ever have anybody ever make.
Also, I got a -2 to sleight,
Yeah.
a sleight of hand.
Just
That
an
shit isn't
obvious,
happening.
direct vision of everybody. Anyway,
Oh, Riley.
yeah.
I'm not trying to stealthily do that. I'm just gonna tell them I am
Hold on.
gonna carry them for now, but
Yeah.
we'll split the money that we get.
Who said Riley?
Me,
Sup?
Kendrick. It doesn't matter now, but I didn't like this was kind of important earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt. But you had said we had made it to about here on our walk, but we went through this way.
Yeah.
through the secret tunnel.
Yeah.
So we made it to like it's the same amount of distance.
I note. Well, it's actually probably a bigger distance to go this way, but I noticed that your characters knew there was a secret door because one of you found it earlier and probably opened it. So it's a shortcut. And
Okay, got it.
thankfully I am doing. I love that your characters are doing what they would do on this map. That's what I'm going to be going off of for the most part. So just keep that in mind if we're exploring new maps that have fog. I will be very obvious and like saying pause, everybody stop. But for the most part, if I don't say that, there can be some things revealed if somebody wants to explore on their own. But yeah, you guys are perfect. That's fine. I don't mind that interruption at all. You're fine. As I was saying, all of you would have made it in time. I would assume that even Svaldor might have moved a bit to the west to kind of allow the rest of you to pile in here to see. As Axel was opening, you would all see the gemstones. Axel is saying, "Hey, I got plenty of storage. We're gonna split these up. Does anybody have any kind of reaction to that?"
Svaldor is more worried about the skulls
Yeah.
than anything else.
You guys, you would probably know by now that Axel is a paladin. I assume you've talked at least that much to kind of get your basic classes.
They know I'm a paladin.
Yeah.
I
So
can't technically sense fiends, undeads, and things
that's
like
fine.
that.
That's fine. We're not on that. We're not on that right now. So you guys would know that Axel's a paladin, and he's saying, I found these gems. I'm gonna keep them. We're gonna split them up later. Anybody have any reaction to that? I'm not fishing for anything. I'm just curious.
To be honest, like, I doesn't really care.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't care.
Cool. GD? GD's gone for a second. Svaldor, you just were curious about the skulls. They are dwarven skulls. You can clearly see that. You've met enough dwarves. You can kind of see the skull shape is different. I won't even. If you want to roll for it, you're welcome to. But for the most part,
No.
Also, I have a question for you, DM. What type of gem are these?
I don't know yet.
Okay, sorry.
Are you a gem expert in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Okay, so yeah,
I was just
nobody knows.
asking because I need to put it in my
You
I
can
need to
put.
them in.
Fuck. This is
Like I
what.
need to put them in
Yeah,
my
no. This
inventory.
is what most DMs do anyway. These are 15. You can put gemstones. Just the word gemstones, all one word. They're worth 10 gold each. Actually,
How much do they weigh?
it doesn't matter. They're light.
Okay.
Lattice structures for like diamonds and shit make them very light because there's a lot of yeah, anyway. I'm gonna actually say, because you guys are a larger group, let's actually make it. Actually, I'm gonna do two things here. So, one, the dwarves outside actually offered you 3 sending stones instead of 2 for clearing out this entire place, and they're all linked together. And these are 20 gemstones worth 10 gold each.
Okay, I can't really edit the cost right now, but I guess that's fine.
I mean, are you in D&D Beyond? Oh, you're on like a
I'm
laptop
on
and
my
shit right now?
phone.
Okay.
I'm on my phone right
I'll
now.
I'll put it in the notes, so do not worry about it. Actually, there are 6 of
Okay.
you. 6 divided by 20. No, that's 18. Let's make it 21. Because 21 is actually somewhat divisible by 6 rather than 20.
Well, I'm
Even if
gonna
it,
sell them.
I know. I was
and
saying
then-
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out the gold in my head. Anyway, to make a long story short, 21 gemstones worth 10 gold each, and why the dwarf skulls are piled in this column. If anybody would like to know that, is that it? No, no.
You already kind of told us.
Okay, so
why.
Svaldor would like to know that. Svaldor, make me an intelligence check, please.
I'd also like to know.
Okay, intelligence check. 4. Okay. By the way, your fingers sometimes get blurred by little blur background.
15.
15. Kendrick, you would probably be the one to figure this out more than anybody else, and if you want to share this, you're welcome to, but this is actually me going off the cuff because this isn't written here, but these are possibly the skulls of those who were previously sacrificed to Abathor, I believe his name was. Its name was. Yeah, Abathor, their god. So these are the dwarven sacrifices and or acolytes that didn't make the cut.
Would I recognize this god's name as a cleric?
Religion.
Also, I feel like if my character knew this was for that. Sorry.
Axel, are
You're
you
still
making a
talking
religion
to
check
me.
as well, or?
No, I'm just
Okay,
gonna say
so
if my character knows that this place is a place of a dark god, he might just want to leave as quickly as possible.
Okay. What's your check, Swaldor?
15.
You will know pretty much the same thing I've already said a couple times. He's kind of a dwarven god of greed, appeased by sacrifices of blood and gemstones, which is kind of why you found this gemstone cache. He's the purpose of the earthquake and cave-ins and stuff. Not a good god, at least from most people's standpoints. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
Since I know why they were sacrificed, do I also know about the god, or do I need to do a religion check for that?
Let me go downstairs.
Let's do a thing here. So, do the two of you want to communicate to each other?
Not until I get my thoughts together. I
Okay.
didn't want to say anything until I knew what was going on.
I would say that Svaldor also might have kind of gleaned the reason why these skulls were piled in this column via his religion check. Axel, if you have a chance to mute yourself, please do so. But yeah, so Kendrick, you kind of have gleaned why these were in the column. Svalder, you've gleaned why, but you've both done so individually.
Through different means. Okay. I'm gonna say to the group, these were sacrifices. All of these people to the what was exactly what the guy's name again?
Abathor.
Abathor. The god Abathor.
Abbathor, if you want to spell it. Does anybody want to do anything with the information that Kendrick has just revealed? Going once.
These poor souls.
Well, the character, after realizing that this plan would probably be like to the rest of the party, we should probably not be here. He's nervous.
Svalder, what were you saying?
These poor souls need to be purified. I will stay here to give them give a prayer for their souls.
Okay. So, Svaldor will be staying near these skulls for, and let's figure this out together. A 10-minute prayer, 1 minute. Like, how long do you think a prayer would take? For, and I'm not gonna make it a spell or anything like that until it needs to be. But for this,
I would probably just take a short 1 minute prayer of peace and repose for the dead souls.
All right, we're gonna go in alphabetical orders for the most part here. So Svaldor is gonna take a minute to do that. Axel, what are you doing in the meantime?
Me looking at him doing that, I would start praying too.
Okay, I love it. GD, what are you gonna be doing for that minute?
So wait, had we already moved? Because we're still in this tunnel. I don't know.
You got
we've moved.
I know that I'm mostly going off of where your characters are, but you guys, I was assuming you all had kind of made it to basically here, to witness the skulls and the gems.
Okay. Is the whole floor solid stone?
Like all of this floor?
Yeah. Is there like cracks in it? Maybe there's some soil.
Give me either perception or investigation.
Okay. Perception or investigation.
Howdy, Crackthorn.
Sorry, my girlfriend just left my house. That's my fault.
It's okay. We all have
13.
relationships sometimes. You don't see these are very well made dwarven floors. It's
All right.
yeah.
I tried to do the hole anyway.
The cave-ins and earthquakes and shit, they didn't really touch anything in this large room.
I want to try to dig a hole anyway. I want to see if I can break through the floor.
Okie dokie. We're going alphabetically. Kendrick, what you doing in this minute?
I'm just going to look around and notice everyone, like a lot of people like praying. And I'm just gonna kind of step back from the situation with all the prayer.
I like the character choice. I get it.
Kind of shimmy.
Og, what you doing?
I'm just rolling around in my blob form, just standing by with them.
I like the choice of words.
Splayed, yeah. I've just splayed out next to the wall. It's kind of
Right.
an amorphous blob, just relaxing. First time I got to be out of my clothes in a while.
All right. So with all of that in mind, we'll just say that Svaldor, with the assistance of the paladin Axel, sorry, I forgot now, complete their prayer. And you guys, anybody who is looking in the direction of the skulls, you do actually see these like little lights, like little dancing, like less than an inch in diameter, maybe. Yeah, an inch in diameter. Just little lights, kind of. They have drifting like light tails, and they go up, and they go up, and there's as many lights as there were skulls, and they go up through the ceiling. And then once they're all through the ceiling, it's back to whatever normal light was in this area.
And then Savaldor sees a big blob.
So
I guess so. I guess so. Svaldor opens his eyes and sees a big blob.
oh yeah, that's a very well. Okay, no. So Svaldor would have been looking at the skulls in this direction as
Somebody put me here.
as Og, Gravedigger, and Kendrick were kind of coming in this area. So Svaldor probably would have seen your a bluish blob.
Yeah, dark blues and purples.
Okay.
I would have had my eyes closed during that prayer.
But the prayer started happening after. These guys piled out
probably-
as the skulls were falling out, as Axel was opening up the gemstone case.
Okay.
I was just saying because he didn't get a chance
Yeah.
to react. So
So
I didn't notice.
retroactively, do you believe that Svaldor would have reacted in some way?
We just see a purple blob or blue blob.
Purple and blue.
Follow it.
Purple and blue.
But like following, GD and Kendrick, just seemingly amicable, friendly.
If we want to make this easier on you, I can just say I stayed back here because I didn't really care about anything
Or
going
he
on
could
there.
talk if there was a quick like, what the fuck? Like he could talk for a second.
This is what Svaldor would have seen if he just saw that. It's like,
Okay, so Svaldor has raised his finger gun, which Agumak has seen to be the start of a spell. Og.
Hello, Svaldor.
Have I?
Nice to see you too. And you'll see, I reciprocate the finger guns too.
Has my character seen him do this?
Axel, you've seen Blob Agumak, so
No,
Yeah, you were there.
The other person, still
the
Valdo.
finger guns from Svaldor, you would never have seen them, so you wouldn't know what they are.
Okay, the moment he sees it, he probably keeps his guard up, being like, "Don't worry, he's all Og."
So you're assuming that the finger guns mean danger.
I guess.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna keep this between Svaldor and Og. Og has said, "Hey, I'm Og, I believe," or something like that. Don't worry. And then Svaldor.
Uma?
Yeah, and so like that little tentacle like amorphous hand making like a very strange like finger gun back at you. This is kind of a weird greeting, but I like it. Yeah. So this is me, and then I just slink the little hand back into my body.
And also, the two blobs, the two jellies you've seen so far, Svaldor, have not ever even attempted to take humanoid form. I don't know if Agumak is taking that at all.
No, I'm
Okay.
straight up just in my blob form.
Okay.
It's okay. I know you missed a lot. You must have been quite busy. But yeah, I explained to everyone that behind the clothes, this is me. And do you ever see like some of the purple, in between the purple dyed cloth and the armor, so I can see out of it? I'm
Hey,
sorry. Lie.
I'm terribly sorry, Ogumak. I have not been in civilization before, so I do not know anything about you. I just thought you were similar to the ones we just killed. But if this is you, this is you.
I appreciate it. I don't know. I haven't seen any of my kind out here yet either, so I understand the concern.
All right. We are roughly 3 minutes into detect magic. I'm not gonna rule that you've broken concentration by prayer because your prayer isn't a spell, it's something, whatever. What's everybody doing? And then try to share the space, obviously.
Oh, I still want to try to dig a hole.
Okay, so Gravedigger's gonna go back that way. Make your character move appropriately.
Right here, next to the skulls.
Oh, you want to dig a hole there? Okay. Okay. Anybody else?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
In this like little door that they found, there's no like more to it. Like there's no like going down deeper or no extra room that we can't like that's that like we'd have to look around for. We just
So like
that was
a
it.
like a little trap door or door underneath where the skulls and the coffer were.
That's not what I mean. Like just any visible space in the area that we didn't like look through.
In this entire area, any space in the floor.
No, I mean the door that we just opened.
So that's what I was talking about just now. So
Yeah.
the door
I don't mean, like underneath.
the door opened into this pillar.
Okay, so it's like unless it's something underneath, which I'm not asking about, I'll look at that in game. But I just mean like around it, there's nothing else we didn't like touch on. That's,
Like
visible.
just anything, secret doors and shit in this room.
No, I mean
just
like,
right here.
In the pillar. Like,
the little secret door that was on the outside of the pillar opened up and it spilled out the skulls, and then there was the chest under the skulls. That's all that you've seen so far.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Kendrick is probably gonna say, so are we going to how about we go back to the tunnel we were going to dig out?
Okay. Axel, what are you doing? Axel, can you hear me? Okay. Svalder, what are you doing?
I suppose I am not that useful in moving things around, but I can try, guess.
Okay.
I can help again. I can
Oh.
start helping you.
There's Axel. Okay, so Axel, you want to help with the rubble again?
Yep.
Okay. GD, you're gonna dig here.
Yep.
Og, what are you doing?
I would say, well, would you prefer me just to kind of check out the other side before we actually commit to digging it through? Just, I mean, I can let you know if it's worthwhile or not. I won't get in any trouble. If I see something, I'll come right back and we can get everyone in there.
Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, I think that's okay.
All right.
I'll let everyone answer.
Did I ask Kendrick? Kendrick, what were you gonna be doing?
I just suggested to everyone that we should go back and finish what we were doing.
Go back to where?
Go back to the hole we were digging.
Okay. So I'm gonna say for brevity, Kendrick, Svaldor, it sounded like Axel and Agumok were all going to the tunnel area where the digging was happening. Am I incorrect?
Nope, I can't move my token right now
Okay.
because I'm building the house, so
No worries.
please move it for me.
And then Gravedigger, you were trying to dig through the stone floor.
Yeah.
Give me a. I'll go with athletics, and you can even, because it's digging related. Give me advantage on it.
Oh, sick. All right. First roll, dirty 20. Oh, and then a natural 20.
Okay. Your magic, in some ways, shovel, which we have to turn. What I'm gonna say is it returns to your hand, but otherwise it is not considered a magic weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. It even with that natural 20, and whatever your athletics is.
Yeah, 25 would
25?
be.
This is very well made, and you don't have a magic shovel. It's very well made dwarven stonework, and you
Okay.
get a little bit of a chip, and nada. That's it. Just a
Wow.
chip.
Pretty proud that I chipped a dwarven structure
Yeah,
at least. I mean,
should be.
If it was something other than dwarven, I'd be upset. But
All right. And then it's up. Oh, you appear to want to go back to the rest. Okay, that's fine. So, Svaldor specifically, where do you believe your character would end up, as Agumok is attempting to like slither through this thing?
Standing off to the side, trying to make it look like he's actually doing something, but trying to actually make it look like he's helping, but doesn't actually want to help.
Okay, so like right where you are.
Yes.
Okay. If anybody doesn't have anything else they're going to be doing as they're just watching Agumok slip in, we are going to have Agumok slip in.
Hey.
Okay. So, you can move your token inside if you would like to. So, like, yeah, 5, 10, whatever. I'm going to remove the fog. So, you see, and no one else sees this even though you see it. You see an alcove in the south wall holds the rubble of a shattered statue. An alcove to the north holds a statue of a dwarf with horns, which stares greedily at a glowing green gem in its hands. Yeah, that's what you see.
Does this statue bear any similarities to the statues that we've seen outside?
I wish it would say something like that because it doesn't. E3. Where's that? Where's that thing that I was saying earlier? Sorry, my earphone's falling out. There we go. Okay, so evil grins, life-size granite statues of cloaked dwarves. The grin as this statue is staring at this gem is very similar to the ones on the dwarven statues that you saw in like the second entrance, as you might call it. It's just a dwarf with horns staring greedily and has that kind of like that greedy stare at the gem.
I'm gonna slip my way in back through.
Okay.
In a slimy fashion. And when I reform, I'll say, well, I don't like it, but we should probably go. There's another statue. It's a dwarf with horns, and he's got a gem that's a green gem in his hand, and he looks like he really likes that gem.
I guess you can try to take the gem off, my character would say, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Alright, I think it might be worth our time to try and dig out all of this so that you can all come with me, because I don't feel comfortable in there.
Yeah.
Do you know any form of
I
detect
do
magic?
that. My character
Axel, Kendrick is talking.
Do you know any form of detect magic spell that you could cast in there?
No.
Oh, unfortunate.
All right, Axel, what were you saying?
My character starts digging and trying to pick up rocks.
Okay.
The quickest he's ever done in his life.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I guess I will like attempt to meagerly help with my very weak body. Just like pick up rocks that are like on the sides, looking like I'm doing a lot of work.
It's so weird to think of a vampire as weak, but I will try.
It's just like a mental, like
Yeah,
he's like
I
a
see.
mental vampire.
It's fine. It's fine. I watched too much Buffy the Vampire Slayer and other shit though. All right, Svaldo, what you
Unless
up
you
to?
want to make me strong. Hey,
Um,
I'm not stopping
Same
you.
thing as before.
You're staying where you are.
Yep. Trying
Okay.
to make it look like I'm helping, but not really.
Okay.
Gravedigger's gonna do his job.
All right.
The grave.
So
I'm going to extrude a pseudopod using my pseudopod action, who can help us lift rocks that are not more than 10 pounds alongside us. We have an extra pair of hands.
All right. So let's just fast forward here, and I'm gonna stick with the 2-hour thing that we said. At this point, what did I say? It was like 3:30 p.m. because I didn't have. Well, yeah, we had the So 3:30 p.m. After all of the rocks are taken out, it is roughly 5:45 because we've had some time for prayers and stuff. So 5:45 p.m. You guys wouldn't know that. I'm just kind of keeping track of it for myself. Go ahead. Sorry.
Is there a full moon at night now, or
Oh no,
I don't know how many days have passed.
It's literally the same day that you guys had that interaction with the kids. You guys, yeah.
Oh, how many days have passed since session 0?
Literally
0.
none.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in the morning. So I said 5. Yeah, 5:45. Doesn't matter. That's for my own interpretation. You guys bust through enough where all of you can squeeze through. So in the marching order, once you notice that this is passable, how would you go through?
Well, I'm definitely gonna be in the back.
Okay. And by the way, at this point in time, Svaldor, your detect magic is far gone. Okay.
Mhm.
Would you have wanted to recast it? Are you still good?
Mm,
And
I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have been able to know when 10 minutes to completion was.
you wouldn't understand when the spell has stopped taking effect.
No. I mean, as they're doing the job, I wouldn't be able to tell what 10 minutes to completion of the job was.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
So I wouldn't have cast it again.
Okay. Is this line of people the order you guys are marching into this place?
Apparently.
Presumably.
I will go in first. I'll go in first. I feel
Please do.
like
Yeah.
Okay. So GD would be in front, Svaldor, Og, Axel, Kendrick.
Yeah, there.
Okay. So now, anybody who hasn't been in the room yet, you see what I described before. There's the rubble of a stone statue in the south area. You have what Algomak described. I just had this weird. Holy shit! I just had this super weird. What's it called? Deja vu. Super weird deja. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. To the north here in this room, which you wouldn't know is north, but whatever. To the left side is a dwarven statue with horns on its head, and it's staring at this green glowing gem in its like statue hands, and it's got that like deep like greedy smile, like, oh, this is mine kind of shit.
Like the pot of greed.
From Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes, please, yeah.
I love nerds. That's the best. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like that. Whoa. Turn off.
More like the upstart goblin, brother.
Make sure you're turning off your mics if you're not, you don't hear your family and stuff.
I'm trying to say that I would go up there and look at it.
Okay. When you say look at it, what are you looking for? And then and Axel, hold on just a second. Anybody else joining Axel in that? What are you guys doing in this room?
I'm gonna inspect it as well.
Okay. GD inspect. Axel's gonna inspect.
I am going to check the bottom alcove.
So
investigation for traps.
Traps.
Not traps for trap. Not what the word? What the fuck is the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Secret.
Oh, secret doors and shit.
Secret doors and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
my brain just kept defaulting to traps. That's so
fine.
annoying.
I get you. I struggle with words too. It happens. So let's go in order here. Axel, are you still here? GD.
A lot of noise, but I'm seeing.
There you are. Okay, so Axel, how would you be inspecting? And are you inspecting the statue, the gem? What are you inspecting? GD, what are you inspecting and how are you doing? Like, what are you looking for?
I'm just trying to see if what was it, a crystal or?
There's a green glowing gem in its hands.
Okay, a gem. That's the word you used. Okay. And is it like high up? Like, is it a tall statue so I can't reach it, or
compared to you? Fuck no, it's a dwarven statue.
Oh, okay. So I'll like lean in, see if there's anything like suspicious about the gem.
Suspicious. How?
Magical, perhaps.
So you want to do like an arcana check? Arcana?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. If you're looking for magical stuff off this glowing green gem, yes, give me an arcana check.
All right, a 10.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, just a second, Axel. You were actually next. I was asking for you earlier, but you seem to got busy with the sound. So, GD, with your 10, it's a glowing crystal. A glowing gem. It's cool looking. And it
must be
seems
safe to grab then.
Yeah, it seems like it might be magical. Axel.
Please.
I want to see how I feel the gem. Do I get any bad? I guess the best way to describe it is, do I get any bad vibe from it?
Magic vibes, or what kind of vibes?
Evil vibes, basically.
Who do you want to use something paladin-y for this, or just an arcana check? What are we talking here?
What were you asking for?
Do you want to like use kind of a paladin thing for this, or just a basic?
I don't have any paladin things for this yet.
Nothing
I'm level 1. Sadly, I'm crying.
What are your proficiencies?
I would say if it's I'm looking to see if it's evil, it might be a religion check. I don't have proficiency in that.
You don't have religion proficiency?
No.
Do you have arcana?
I guess I could do a survival check to see if I feel like I'm in danger.
No. Give me whatever your choice is between religion and arcana.
I'll roll a religion because I'm trying to see if it's evil. I rolled a 5.
It's a beautiful glowing green gem.
You know what? To roleplay this even further, I'm gonna say my character touches it.
Touches it?
Yes, he touches it and tries to.
Svaldor,
went completely undead.
my god.
Svaldor, you wanted to inspect this southern broken statue?
Yes.
What are you inspecting it for?
See how it broke.
Okay. Perception, investigation, even history, I suppose, whichever you prefer.
26 in perception.
I'm gonna go outside book here and say that you notice that like there's not a lot of other signs of cave-in or earthquake in this room. It's only this statue that has been like crumbled to dust. Well, not dust, but like individual rocks, whatever. So there's some localized thing. And that is what you gather from this statue. And would you like to say anything to the group regarding that?
No.
Okay. Kendrick. We're gonna go alphabetical just for the heck of it. Kendrick, what were you doing?
I had to make sure my mic was unmuted. I'm looking for like secret doors.
Secret
and
doors.
whatnot.
Investigation or perception, whichever your choice.
Oh, I had rolled earlier when you had told us to roll.
Sorry.
I got a 20. Nat 20.
You see no indication of anything secret door or otherwise. Or, yeah, anything. And then Og, what's up?
I'm just gonna move to this side of the room and kind of watch things unfold.
All right.
Yeah, that Agumot can't really think of any way he'll be particularly useful.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here, Algamok, which kind of like what area are you paying attention to right now?
I'd be watching the gym where the action's happening over at the gym zone.
Okay. So special little treat here, sorta, but not really. I table talk's fine for the most part in some cases. Og, GD, and even Kendrick. Zvaldor, you're kind of focused on the south. So the three of you notice that Axel is reaching out to touch it. I have to pee, so you guys have some time now to table talk or talk in character, and please do your best not to talk over each other. Please share the space. Like, pay attention to Discord so you can see little rectangles and shit light up when people are talking. Just, I'll be back. Talk to each other in character and otherwise.
Okay. I'm surprised I didn't find it.
He was being to touch it.
I was saying, I'm surprised I didn't find any secrets or anything. I had a nat 20. That means this room is really clean. It's a clean ass room.
That or there's
I'm
just
fine.
nothing secret and the very obvious trap that's standing out in the open you didn't spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
and also my character rolled a 5. That's the main. He rolled like a 3 or something. I forget, but it was a 3. So yeah, that's why I'm saying he's gonna touch it, because he literally doesn't think
Alright.
anything is wrong with it.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes or something. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, touch it. It's fine. I can't. I mean, what do you think, Spaldar?
Oh, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Personally, all I'm saying is that anyone who touches it, Kendrick is leaving you because you obviously should not have touched it. Like, Kendrick, he
That religion check was his institution, like his instinct to not touch it. So he failed it completely.
yeah.
That's the main reason it's like he's gonna touch it. Because I'm playing into the dice to make this more interesting. He's on board.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But you're getting left.
Basically, his thoughts won.
Well, fucking Kendrick, he likes you guys. He thinks you guys are cool and all, but self-preservation is key. Is his main priority. I ain't gonna lie.
My character usually has a good self-preservation instinct. It's just with that one check, he failed immensely.
Did somebody ask you to make? I mean, look, I'm not gonna tell you not to play the game your way, but when was the check made? Like, did you have to roll a check to see because you were
Yeah.
drawn in by it?
No. He asked to inspect the gem, I believe, with religion,
Yeah.
and he rolled low. However, Axel, you have been in the Sunday group chat claiming up and down you do not care about material worth at all. So I'm not entirely understanding the character choice to reach toward a
He
gem.
just thinks it's a pretty rock.
Sorry, what?
That's really he just thinks it's a pretty rock.
Your
There is
character
no
is
material
dumb enough
value.
to not know that this is a glowing green. Like, why you don't care about wealth? Why are you
Roll
reaching
the
toward a gem?
3.
Yeah, but
he doesn't care about wealth. He just thinks it's a pretty rock. He doesn't think about it in monetary worth. He's just thinking of it as, oh, this is a pretty rock that's glowing.
So all of the gemstones that you put into your bag earlier to be divided amongst the party, you just thought those were pretty rocks?
Yeah, kinda. I didn't really think about.
Okay, I'm just curious about character choices.
I also thought that the other characters would have wanted them as well.
Okay.
Like that was the main reason why he picked them up. But this one is literally just dedicated because his which we're gonna call that wisdom check, and actually a religion wisdom check, because it was morely about was
just because your religion check was low, that is telling you that you don't know anything about this. It's not telling you that you should reach for it. It's just saying that you don't know anything about it. That's all. You could just say, "Hey, I don't know what this is" to the group, and then you could have a group discussion. That's what working with the Dungeons and Dragons group is. It's all about. It's about communication.
I was trying to say that my character was basically. I was trying to roll for what his gut feeling was, basically.
You didn't tell me that. You told me you wanted to inspect the gem with your religion.
I said it in the wrong way. That's what I meant. I'm trying to see what my gut feeling about this gem was.
Okay.
Can you?
Then
if you want to role play it, you can. But that was what I meant to say.
I don't know what you meant. All I know is what you said out loud. So just keep that in mind from now on. If you would like to have your character roll a wisdom check to figure out if this is something that you would be doing, we can do that as well.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I will roll a wisdom check. I was trying to add some randomness to it because I was kind of...
You're bored. I get it. I don't think you should be making character choices based on you being bored. But
I guess I'll roll a wisdom save to see if he stops doing this.
No, roll a wisdom check, not a save, please.
A check.
It's probably the same. I don't think paladins have any
18.
wisdom save.
Actually, I get +4 to wisdom, but I got an 18, so I definitely.
Paladins are like charisma save and con save, right?
No, it's wisdom save.
You get proficiency in wisdom and charisma?
Yes.
Saves? Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought they have con.
You're thinking of
Charisma con would be what? Bard? No, they'd be Dex
for...
con. Dex charisma.
You do know that Constitution and sorry.
You are breaking up. What was that? Constitution what?
Constitution and Charisma is for Sorcerer.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, with an 18, and I know GD had to take off for an unknown number of minutes. I see okay, Svaldor's close to stopping soon. That's fine. So this is honestly the last thing that really needs to happen. Well, that's not true at all. Fuck. Okay. Let's try to. Okay. So Axel starts to reach for it, but with that wisdom check, the DM is gonna say, "Hey, you would probably know better than to reach for a glowing green. Green doesn't matter. A glowing gem in the hands of a horned dwarf, looking at this gem in a greedy fashion. It is your choice to play your character how you want, but that is possibly what your character might be thinking with that wisdom check. So,
My character would pull his hand away immediately after his intuition said no, because he does usually rely on his intuition.
So Axel starts to reach out for it, and then without anybody saying anything, thinks better of it, pulls his hand away. Let's try to steamroll this if we can, because I believe Svaldor has to leave soon. I'm okay. Yeah. GD. Well, hold on. You did your thing. GD, what you doing?
What am I doing?
Sure.
Well, I see Axel reach and then change his mind,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, something wrong with this rock? Because I mean, he was looking at it,
glowing green gem.
Gems are rocks, okay, but
do they glow?
Yeah, he sees Axel. He's like, maybe he knows better than me that it's wrong, even because he didn't say anything about it being, not bad or something. So I'm like, oh, maybe there's something wrong with it. So I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm not on the map right now, but can someone just move me one step back away from it?
Done.
I will step away from it as well.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta move. Okay, you guys are both. Yeah. Let's go down the board here. Kendrick.
Nope. Not expecting to go first.
You're third.
What? Oh, third?
I'm going alphabetically, more or less, sort of, kind of.
Okay, so I did a check on the area. There's
no secret doors or anything.
No secret. I didn't look for traps, but would that also include traps?
Go ahead and give me a perception or investigation. And when you say you're looking for traps, what specifically are you looking for? Like physical?
Oh, I got a 21, but mainly slightly protruded plates on the floor.
Okay.
Things from the ceiling.
So physical,
maybe
built into the room. Yeah.
Trap.
Nothing.
Obviously, this giant statue is a trap, but
Okay.
I mean, like.
Do you want to relay that thought to the group or just internalize?
Everyone, the giant green statue holding a giant green is probably a trap. We probably shouldn't touch it. So, just heads up to everyone.
Okay. Get on. Og, what's up?
I do agree. Much as I really want it, I want to learn about it, but I don't want to put anyone in danger. I don't really know what to do here. I will follow the group's decision. I don't feel like getting everyone killed today, much as I want to know what it is. Maybe we could ask the dwarves outside.
And then last but not least, Svaldor.
I do not want to disturb the cave of a god.
All right.
Svaldor.
So, Axel, your vote. What are you doing? He's gone. Okay. GD, what's your vote? What are you doing?
He's just as he's listening, he's just like nodding agreement with Ugamak.
Okay.
and then Kendrick as well. They both seem to be a little smarter about this.
Okay. And your action is that you're just nodding to both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, Kendrick, what you up to? Your vote, what are you doing?
I'm gonna say, I know you can't, Ogumon, but anyone here know detect magic or any spell that could figure out exactly what this green gem is?
My
'Cause I
friend,
don't.
I do. That is how I was able to find the first one.
Technically,
The
no.
ore.
You didn't find it with detect magic. You found it with your just basic perception. Just FYI.
Oh.
Sorry.
And Riley, I saw your face. I know that
What
feels
you
kind
said
of
by
meta.
detect
Wait.
Uh,
Sorry, Kendrick. What are you saying?
I said I saw your face. I know that feels kind of meta, but the only reason I'm saying it like that openly is because
No,
Kendrick, the mage,
I didn't.
like.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry if you misinterpreted. I did not react as if you were being meta.
Okay.
You're a
Yeah.
fucking trained mage. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, I say that, I'm gonna say to Faldor, how much mana do you have left? Do you think you could spare some to cast detect magic on
Mana.
this orb?
MP.
What is this mana that you speak of? My powers come from my goddess. I do not know what this is.
Well, I'm not too familiar with the resources your goddess gives you, but is she is do you have to pay rent to use her magic? Do you need to pay? Like, what do you do you have enough of whatever she's giving you to cast detect magic on this orb?
By worshipping my goddess, she grants me powers beyond my mortal means.
That doesn't really answer my question, friend.
I think he's saying yes.
Okay.
Does Kendrick pay rent to
No.
cast magic?
But he doesn't. He doesn't really understand how
So-
like the whole god magic works.
That's a weird
he-
way
it
to
was a
frame your
joke.
question.
It was a joke from Kendrick.
Okay.
It was mainly a jest. Do you must you sacrifice? Do you need to pay rent? Like, you never know.
Yeah, take off your armor to use your magic,
All right. So, yay or nay? Are we taking the gem? What are we doing here? Are we leaving? Anybody? Do you want to detect magic?
I'm just gonna cast detect magic, not as a ritual.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, y'all haven't had any perception of any other threats in here. If you want to take 10 minutes to ritual it, you have a suspicion it would not be an issue.
I'll just ritual it.
Okay. Does anybody want to RP anything whilst Svaldor is doing that? And just let's try to make it brief because time constraints.
Yeah. With identify, do I have to touch the thing I want to identify?
I believe so. It's also a
Yeah.
ritual.
You do have to touch it.
It can be a ritual, but you do have to touch it, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
You have to touch it during the
It's-
entire duration
yeah.
of your casting.
Oh, that's
So
even
10 minutes plus action
worse.
if you want to
Then
ritual.
nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit and wait patiently.
Okay.
Talk to my little bat.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put my armor back on, hold the whole outfit back on.
The reverse striptease.
So
All
it's
right.
down. Yeah, slowly.
Wait, in this room? Oh, you guys
You
have
gotta
dug
go
it
find
out. Yeah.
You gotta go top hat first.
I saved the drawers for last.
Yeah. All right. Hand waving if there's no other RP. 10 minutes
Probably.
happens. Detect magic happens. You detect a magic source from the gem from this area, and you can pretty much determines from the gem. I believe you
It
also
tells me what
yes.
It tells me what the school of magic is.
Correct me if I am wrong here. I am pretty sure I'm well, fuck. It might be a combination. God, my friend was a wizard of this type, and I can't remember what it is right now. It's the kind of like damaging magic.
Evocation.
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 And
Aberration
also
shield.
the kind of magic that would activate once a certain condition was met. So like kind of a trap magic, if you will. I'm just gonna say you notice those.
Abjuration.
Sure.
Abjuration. Yeah.
You notice a combination of those two magics on it.
A trap card.
That gem is magical. Seems to have properties of the abjuration kind and the evocation kind.
So
Do Kendrick probably understands what that means.
yes, I know exactly what that means.
Og and Gravedigger, I'm not entirely sure they might know.
Gravedigger has no idea what they're talking about.
Debatable.
I
don't know.
have an idea.
Okay.
DM.
Sir.
How huge is this room that we're in right now?
It's this. Every square is 5 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20. Height?
I have an idea. Oh, let me.
What's the height?
Oh, it's all 10 feet according to this book.
Oh, okay.
Can I leave the room?
I would like everyone to leave this room. Preferably, maybe, all the way back to the altar chamber.
Are you going to blow it up?
If you think you can outrun water, yes, you may stay.
Well,
I see.
who's coming with me?
I was saying, move your characters appropriately if you want, or continue the discussion.
He does not
before I
want to
leave-
deal with that.
Before I leave, I'm gonna say to Faldor, say, fuck. How do I want to phrase? How does Kendrick want to phrase this? He said it's streamlined. I don't. Give me a second.
No, talk extremely eloquently now.
He says, I'm not exactly sure what your plan entails, but my little winged friend here could possibly cast Identify while we're very, very far away. To understand exactly what spell is on this.
Have your friend catch it as soon as it is released from its grasp.
Hold up. Repeat that? I'm confused.
Have your little friend catch the
Okay.
gem
Catch
as
it.
soon as it is released from its grasp.
Released from what grasp? You know what? I'm gonna just go with it.
I'm just gonna go.
Before he leaves,
Yeah.
I shake his hand.
Okay, I'm gonna shake his hand back. One mage to another, and I'm gonna just.
You and I are now bonded.
Is this a bond you need to explain?
This is the emboldening bond.
Okay.
Oh,
Connect
it's
me
a
and
thing.
him.
I thought it was like a heart to heart, made man to man type thing. This is an actual thing. Okay.
All right. What does it do?
We can add a D4 to a check, attack roll, or saving throw for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, just the two of you.
Just the two of us.
Okay.
Okay.
I do need you to stay within 30 feet, though. I whispered this to you.
But not the bat. In
Not
case
the
you
bat.
were-
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna like
Pa-
nod my head to you and walk out.
Pause a second here, Axel. You left for whatever. Doesn't matter. You're back now. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So what has happened is Svaldor has noticed that there are abjuration and
Abjuration and evocation.
evocation on this gem. He did detect magic. He has asked everybody to leave the room because he has a plan. There was a point where Kendrick's bat might have taken a part in the plan, but I believe that has been moved past.
No, it's been moved to the end of the plan. Like near
Okay.
the end.
So
I would like to go up to. What is his name again?
Svaldor.
Saldor and say, "Be careful, all right?" Is he the cleric?
Yep.
Okay, he would say, "Be careful, all right? I don't want you dying here."
All right. And then you're gonna
And
leave.
then I guess I'll leave unless he is okay with me staying.
Svaldor.
If you can outrun a deluge of water, then you may stay.
Guess I can. I'm not that bad at athletics.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going.
So, yeah, Kendrick's gonna peace out. Is your bat staying? Or is your bat participating?
No, my bat is going to come with me because I presume he's supposed to grab something as it's falling, or in like some type of area. Supposed to grab something. So
It's gonna grab the gem as soon as it's released.
Yep, as soon
That's
as
what
it's
I'm telling
released.
Okay, so you're
yeah.
being a little bit cagey here about your plans, Svaldor. Just
Hey, I'm
FYI.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know, I know.
When
Trying
you
to
say
think.
the gem is going to be released, like, what does that mean? Do you want to share your plan with anybody so the bat might participate?
You can tell me. I'm not going to tell anyone.
I do need Kendrick. Kendrick, I do need you to be like 30 feet from me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not a
gonna stay within
secret,
30
I'm
feet.
pretty sure. I just think for some reason Valdor is being cagey about the plan.
Yeah, it's funny.
We're
No
all
one
at
else-
risk.
No one else has asked me to elaborate yet.
Yeah,
True.
I don't want him to elaborate. I don't want to
to
secret.
look
for
at
now.
him and say, "What are you planning to do?"
I will be casting a deluge of a water from my hands straight into where the gem is at.
I'll stay with you. I can hold my breath for a long time.
I'll stay with you too, and that'll. If anything were to happen to you, I would be angry.
All right, so Axel, knowing kind of the layout of this room, do you want to just like stick close to Svaldor? Is that what your plan is?
I guess I can move away a little bit.
Like toward the rubble of the tunnel?
I guess.
Okay. Do you want to go through the rubble onto the other side, or like, I'm trying to control your character. I want to be true to what you want to do.
I'll stay like on the same side as him of the rebel because I want to make sure he's safe. I guess.
So you are basically as close to the rubble without going through it as you can be. Svaldor, you have positioned yourself in the southwest corner of this room. Og, you're in the almost entirely south part. Kendrick, is that where you want to be?
Yeah. I'm
And-
trying to stay exactly within range that
Sure.
Baldor told me to stay.
And
And
GD.
also, as a plasmoid, does he have can he breathe in water as a plasmoid, or does
Who?
he even need to breathe? The
I'm
plasmoid.
very good at holding my breath.
So I'm assuming you would ask him that.
Yeah, I would. I would ask him, "Hey,
Very good at it.
you need to.
Cool.
Okay.
Aren't you from space?
Let's
Didn't you
fo-
say you were from? Oh, he doesn't. I don't know that yet.
let's fucking do this. Okay, let's just get this done. You guys are good.
Didn't say that. Yeah, let's get it.
Svolder.
Before I start, I
Yeah.
cast guidance onto myself
Okay.
as a little bit of a prayer to my goddess Eldat, the goddess
Okay.
of springs, to help me out here.
I pray to my god of saloon.
Sure.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Svolder, specifically that bond you made doesn't duplicate guidance, right? It's like an extra D4.
It's an
Okay.
extra D4.
Making sure it wasn't like a All right, what you doing?
I cast create or destroy water, creating water equal to a 10 gallons amount of clean water, filling 30 foot cube.
I'm assuming above the gem. Where?
Yes, above the gem.
To have it like
Like,
all
literally
splashed down.
the gem. All splashed down. And
Okay.
this is 30 cubic. This is 30 feet. This
It's
is
10
30
gallons.
cubic foot. 10 gallons of water, literally rushing in 6 seconds.
That's so much water, bro.
It's so much water.
I know. The book doesn't tell me. So I got to make a decision here. I'm trying to decide how tightly the gem is held in these statue hands. If it's just cupped. And I rolled an 18 out of a d20, so fuck. 10 gallons of water crashing down. If it's a tightly held gem, which is what my 18 is kind of telling me, I'm not sure that would displace it. I don't know. I'm going to go with, it would not. So the water crashes down, and it crashes down around the hands, on the gem. It might like swirl in the hands and kind of like have that upward force because of its swirling and blah, blah, but it doesn't displace the gem.
Would it change if you were to cast the water from underneath the gem?
Water does not fall up, so no.
Well, but I'm saying, like, did it shoot out or did it just...
He just
Create-
creates
like, does it just
water
appear?
in a
I just
5-foot
create
cube.
water in a 30-foot cube.
Wait, no, what? 30-foot cube?
30-foot cube.
Okay, 10 gallons of water is not a 30 fucking foot cube. Are we reading this wrong?
That's more than 10 gallons.
That's
It
like
has to be.
that's like 1,000 fucking gallons.
It can fit in an open. It can fit from basically from a point to a 30-foot cube.
This
That's
is
how much space.
a
it can fit.
cantrip.
This is a first level spell.
Create
That
water.
can't be 10 gallons.
Create or destroy water.
That's way more than 10
Yeah,
gallons. 30
I don't want to
feet?
like drag this out, but I'm fucking curious now.
That's 224 U.S. liquid gallons.
Yeah.
30 cubic, and that's just 30
A lot.
cubic feet. That's not even a 30-foot cube.
Does it fill it entirely, or does it just like cover the floor of a 30?
It's equal to 10 gallons of
Okay,
water.
you have an
regardless
option. You have
of-
options here. You either create 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container, or the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube. So no, rain would not displace a gem, even if it was held loosely, man.
10 gallons isn't that much, is it?
No fun.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. Because
Don't
it
worry,
falls
I'll
as rain. No, that's not going to displace the gem, man.
Not even with.
I look at Salvador. I think I have an idea.
Savaldor.
Or I'm sorry, Savaldor. Sorry, I'm not good with names.
Better.
My character tries to nudge it out with the end of his counterstaff, which he has.
So what's the range on that?
My counterstaff's range is about 5 feet, and
All right.
that's
So as pause. I'm being a very nice DM. As Axel approaches this recently rained on gem and statue, and starts to reach out with his stick or staff, whatever.
with a stack.
Does
I like
anybody,
that.
as he's walking at normal speed and doing this, does anybody, any reactions, any talking? Nobody, nothing?
Any running?
No,
GD,
I'm
you were
right.
in the fucking main room at some point. Did you move?
He faces his fields.
I forgot. I exaggerated how far I was leaving, and then I was like, "Oh, I left myself way over there. Whoops."
Okay. So GD, you
Yeah.
cannot. You can see Axel moving from where he was. You can't see
Yeah,
what
I
he's
don't see
doing.
Yeah.
Kendrick
I
is having a stroke.
I just heard water, and I was like, "Okay."
I
All
just
right.
think that the whole entire party really wants it, so my character will try.
That's fine, Axel. So we're gonna pause. Axel, we know what you're doing. Anybody else? Reactions? Talking?
Nope. I'm gonna stay in that 30-foot range for the
Okay.
for the bond. Just hang out.
If I knew that we were gonna just take it off of the thing, I mean, I had a way easier solution to all of this.
You have what?
Oh wait, is that what Axel's about to do? He's about to just grab it?
Axel's about to
No, I'm
push
not
it off
about
with
to
his
grab-
staff.
Oh, okay.
Not that you know that.
You know, I can do exactly that, but from much further away if you wanted to leave the room.
Really? I'm scared of you getting hurt though. He's
No,
very
I-
protective of the party.
I mean, I'm not
Actually,
fat, but I've got quite a bit
do-
of material. I could just.
I actually
myself.
forgot. I have divine sense actually. Could I use that first before doing that?
What does that do?
Basically, it allows me to detect good and evil until the end of. Oh, actually, that allows anything affected by the howl spell or no. Oh, actually, no. That doesn't
Is this
help
divine
me.
sense or divine channel divinity or whatever?
No, this is divine sense. It doesn't help me at all because it only senses it only senses what has been affected by the hallow spell or the location of any celestial fiend and undead within 60 feet, which is super fucking boring. But
Hold
okay.
on. What's it called again?
It's called divine sense, and it says as an action I can detect good and evil.
Okay, stop. Is this is this a once per long rest? What is it?
It's a 5 per long rest.
5?
Or 6 actually. 6.
Why?
I have no idea. Probably
Is it like
because it
charisma number of times or what?
probably charisma number of times.
Jesus.
Yep, it's 1 plus my charisma modifier.
Fuck. You sense the gem is evil. I'm just gonna give you that. But that's going along with what Svaldor could glean from it as far as
yeah, it's probably evil, but if all of you really, really want it, I will try to budget out. I just warn you to all leave.
All right.
I'll
So
do what I can.
Algumak has told you he can do it from range.
Okay. If you get harmed,
yeah, you're welcome to stick near him.
I will stay near him.
Yeah, let's just get out of the room.
All right. So where is everybody gonna move your tokens where they would be? Svalder's leaving now. His reign.
I feel that.
Axel, you would be, since Algumak is standing basically right near the rubble entrance to this, do you want to be inside the room, like kind of with him, or kind of on the other side of the rubble still within 5 feet?
Down the other side of the rubble, it's okay.
Cool.
Rubble can't stop me.
Yeah, we're going to DM. Okay, go. So go ahead, Algumak, what you doing?
Okay, as a bonus action, I am going to extrude a pseudopod that is 6 inches wide and 10 feet long. I can use it to manipulate an object.
It's a 10-foot range.
It's a 10-foot long pseudopod that I can control. I'm just gonna send this to you because I don't really feel as if it would be helpful for me to just read out the full.
Oh, I mean, if you're okay, never mind.
Yeah, sorry. There's just like things I don't know about the object that would prevent this from working, but
it was really just the
10
range.
foot long that I can control. It doesn't have sensory organs, but I can direct it as long as I can see it.
Okay. So, Agumok has not been extremely clear to the rest of you as to how. I'm sorry, I'm moving your token within 10 feet of range.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
the pseudopod is like not. It's not an extension of me. It is
Oh.
like a separate entity from
You
me.
sure?
That's just how like I think so.
The word extrude
Extrude
a pseudopod to me means from your. Yeah. Oh,
Does it have its own AC?
no. To me, this means you can stretch out part of your body, because like what mimics have is called a pseudopod attack.
Oh, you're so goddamn right.
Yeah.
I was
So,
yeah, no, this is from yeah, you're good.
so
You're
knowing
so
that
right.
about yourself, is this
Yeah, let's
still
hit
what
it.
you want to
I'm
do?
doing it.
Okay.
Yep. Better than
So-
having the dude standing right next to the statue.
Axel, would you like to say something before this? Because you were waving at me.
Oh, I'm not. Someone in the chat is one of the friends that came. They were asking for
Oh.
me to say hello. Hello,
Cool,
sorry.
cool. Oh, we got some more chats. Cool. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, someone
sorry.
joined.
Sorry to not talk to you, chat people. I am busy DMing. It's great to have you.
Oh, sorry.
All right, no worries. I forgot that you guys can't hear me talking to chat because I have I pushed the talk button. Anyway, so Agumok, you do this. You knock the gem out of the statue. I'm just gonna say you away from you. It doesn't really matter. Away toward you doesn't really matter at all. And as you do, and only you see this because everybody else is out of the room. Unless Axel said he wanted to be like right up next to you the whole time.
Yeah, I want to be right up next to him the whole
That's
time.
fine. Axel, do you have that paladin thing at this point in time that helps with any kind of saving throws? Is that
No,
later?
that's higher level.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So-
later, sadly.
Axel or Agumok and Axel at this point, you guys see that as the gem leaves the hands of the statue, it turns to dust. The gem turns to dust. And when it does that, the statue explodes. And because Agumok, you are the only creature within 10 feet, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Bro, I knew I should have used one from earlier to fucking do identify on it.
17.
Could have. 17 makes the save. And let me find my freaking dice here. Which one is the... There we go, okay. 5... 0's 10, so 15, 16... 20... So 21 damage. But you make the save, so you take half. So you take 10.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh wow.
All right, so Axel, you see Agumok, you see the statue explode. You see Agumok takes it. He does a decent job of getting out of the way, but he takes this piercing rock like projectile shrapnel damage and falls unconscious.
I get on the ground and just start doing chest compressions.
Is this hold on? Is this what you're is this that cantrip you took, or
Yeah, spare the dying, and also I guess a medicine check because it's probably better.
you understand? You have lay on hands, right? And you also have curing
Technically,
spells
but-
yet?
I guess, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna get a long rest after this, and we
That's
might need other things. I do not have any
So-
spells yet. His paladins only get spells at level 3 or level 2 actually.
Forever rest.
All right, so here we go. Svaldor, you see Axel drop to the ground because you also kind of in the like you see a sliver of Agumok fall to the ground, and then Axel like goes over him and starts giving chest compressions. Axel is doing spare the dying.
You die on me, you piece of...
Yeah.
Don't you die on me. If you die, I will
As-
haunt you.
As soon as Valdor sees Olgamak fall down and him doing chest compressions, I cast Healing Word saying, "Don't you die now."
Okay, roll your healing word.
You're healed with 7.
Spectacle.
Agumok,
Yeah, actually, that was better than me doing lay on hands.
Agumok, you come back to consciousness with Axel on top giving chest compressions to your spongy
I want to
ooze
make sure that
body.
Oh, sorry. I want to make sure all of you know he wasn't doing CPR because that is not medically
Yeah,
recommended
it's just
anymore.
chest only. Yeah.
Just chest compressions. You
Anybody
didn't
who's
see anything
taken
weird.
life-saving classes in the last 10 years, yeah. Agumok, what is your reaction?
Oh, oh, God. I should have known that was gonna happen. That's the last time I do this. Oh.
Axel?
Thank you.
If you do that again, I will destroy you.
Seems rather
If you die, I'll
counterproductive.
kill you.
If you die, I'll kill you. I'm not in the mood for you dying again. My character is literally crying. You know, like those manly tears, basically? Yeah, that.
So, I know Svaldor has expressed a need to go soon.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? Like, because this would be a pretty good time to end. It's not the end of this frickin' mini adventure within the entire thing, but that's a
I
decent
kind of
time.
want to deal with this dungeon, if that's okay,
Yeah.
because I'm kind of getting bored of it.
Yeah, that's not a super fun thing to say to me, but it's okay.
I'm sorry.
I
No,
mean,
saying
I'm
that's
running
not you
I'm
DMing.
running it as
Your
the book
DMing
is.
great.
Well, yeah.
I'm saying
Anyway.
your DMing is great. I just want to keep. I'm saying your DMing is great. That's
fine,
nothing
whatever.
against
It's good,
you.
It's good.
I'm sorry.
Anybody else need to leave right now? But also, we are 4.5 hours in, and I said these sessions are going to be like 4 with a lunch break.
Oh,
so.
then that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for saying that I'm
You're
bored
okay.
of it, though.
We are going to end here. You guys are going to have to make your way out.
Then,
Which is just it's filled with demogorgons. I'm so sorry, but
Thank God, I need an character anyway.
if you were bored, you won't be for long. All right. So yeah, let's call this a night. It's been fun. I love the RP. You guys are awesome.
Everyone
And-
said
You're
goodbye to the
awesome.
one person that joined.
Yeah, I will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yep,
Okay.
we'll see you soon.
All right. Good night, everybody.
See ya.
Good night.